spill. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. We do have just one game here today. It is the Cleveland Cavaliers at home against the New York Knicks for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is going to end up being a sweep and that the New York Knicks are going to finish this in 4 games. My boy Tommy Braskett sent me an email this morning letting us know who the officials for today's game is going to be, and it looks like Tony Brothers is going to be one of the officials for today, which means here comes Tony Brothers to the rescue to extend this series for the team that is behind. That's my take on all of that. Shout out to Tommy Braskett. Thank you, Tommy, for sending out those emails this morning, and shout out to all of you in the chat today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario. I am your host. I will be your host for the entirety of tonight's game, and this should be a really good one. Oh, brother, says Mike G. It will be Tony Brothers today. All right, let's go ahead and get our chat overlay set up right now. Here is that chat overlay. Shout out to Boomer Sooner. Edward says hello. Last chance for the Cavs. If they go down 3-0 in this series, it's done. It's never happened in NBA history. This is a must-win for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out to Boomer Sooner. Shout out to Nicoli saying we need the Knicks to win. Tommy Braskett says you're welcome. Appreciate you, Tommy. Looks like you changed your logo here, which is cool. I'm cool with the Funko Pops. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, brother? Shout out to UKX saying hello, Robert. By the way, Tommy, just curious, bro, are you getting my reply emails? I sent one like 30 minutes ago. I know that we've been seeing, I've actually been messaging Don, a.k.a. Drago Balboa, separately from like my personal email, but I've been messaging you directly from the Football Nation email address, and I'm hoping that you are getting those responses to your comments. And he says yes. Okay, that's good. Good. Cool. Shout out to Destructocron saying what's up, Mario, and everybody. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Robert Samora. How are you, sir? Welcome to today's live stream. Chicago Joe is in the chat. Elvis saying hello. HM saying, please, dear friend, today just ignore those ignorant trolls. HM, the moderators and I walked through it last night for a little bit, and I think the overall consensus from the Football Nation faithful and from the moderators and from my direct circle as well is exactly that. Ignore the trolls. Let it fly by. Go above it. Don't go under the bridge with the trolls, because when you roll around with pigs, you end up in the mud. So I'm with you, HM. We will be ignoring them today. Thank you for the for those words of confidence today. Shout out to Eastside. Hello, Eastside. Looks like Urahara is back again saying, hope the Knicks complete the sweep. New York City will go nuts if this series is extended any longer. Shout out to Kaizu saying, fluff a parlay. I just go balls to the walls. 25 hundo on the Knicks money line, brother. Bro, you put 2,500 on the Knicks money line? I'm not religious, man, but I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. Good luck today. For the record, the money line today, according to CBS, of course, if you're on DraftKings or Prize Picks or even ESPN, you could see a different spread. But we pull ours from CBS. The Cleveland Cavaliers are 3.5-point favorites heading into today's game. We'll see how that holds up. Shout out to Shania. Shout out to Squid 10 Toes. Shout out to Mr. Larry Cook. Hello, Larry. Shout out to Ford and Aiden and Big E saying hope all is well. Great job as always. Well, let's not count those chickens yet, man. I could actually just start stuttering and have a stroke mid-game. So here's hoping that doesn't happen. But Big E, all is well right now. Zeke says Mario picks the winner. Oh, Zeke, you guys might not like me for this, man. I know the Cleveland Cavaliers have pushed the last 2 series to 7 games. But I think the New York Knicks will indeed complete the sweep here today. Now, before anybody gets on my back today, before I start getting all the hate, I am not saying that the Cavaliers cannot do it. I'm just saying my way too early pick in this game based off the evidence we have seen is that the New York Knicks are in control of this series. They were rusty in game 1. They overcame a 22-point deficit, which is amazing that they were able to do that. But the fact still remains that the Cavaliers did have a 22-point lead in game 1. Who's to say they can't do that again here in game 3? All right, Megatrend saying looks like it's future Laker Jarrett Allen right now. Look, it's future Laker Jarrett Allen. Good evening, says Anthony Collins. What's up, Mr. Collins? Shout out to user EC5VZ1 Junior 4F. Mouthful right there. If the Cavaliers would win 1 game, this would be it. Agreed, user. Agreed. DB French saying the beard can't do it. I can say it, though, brother. What's going on, DB French? How you doing? PlayStation Plus has 13 new open world games that he needs to purchase, that Shania needs to purchase right now. Okay, Shania, we'll be here when you're done with that. Noise says we got 15 minutes till tip-off. Let's go ahead and put those 15 minutes on the board, Noise. We'll start the countdown. Thanks to you, my friend. Let's run through our pregame. Ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Mario. Welcome to Football Nation. We like to do our pregames every single game here on this channel, so let's stick to what we know best. All right. User EC5VZ1 Junior 4F says, just say user, LOL. Yeah, but user can be so, it can mean all kinds of things. Anyways, appreciate you, bro. So, Cleveland Cavaliers, New York Knicks. Just a straight up look at the regular season numbers. Cleveland has outscored the New York Knicks throughout the regular season, and they've been shooting the basketball overall better than the New York Knicks. However, the Knicks, from beyond the arc and at the charity stripe, have been better shooting the basketball from those positions. Fast break points per game also almost a full extra point per game for the New York Knicks in over 82 games. That's 82 extra points for New York compared to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking at points in the paint and assists per game, the Cavaliers have been better in those 2 categories, but the New York Knicks commit fewer turnovers per game than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Those are just the regular season numbers for the offense, and I'm well aware that postseason numbers are very different for both teams, but just so we have a full picture here and a more than just a tenuous grasp of the situation, let's get the full picture painted. The defensive numbers for the regular season. The New York Knicks allowing just 110 per game, meanwhile the Cavaliers allowing 115 per game. Advantage New York. Opponent field goal percentage, defensive rebounds per game, and offensive rebounds per game. Advantage to the New York Knicks in both of those categories as well, ladies and gentlemen. So New York, defensively, for most intents and purposes, have been the better defensive team. When we look at the blocks per game, steals per game, and turnovers forced per game, there is an advantage there for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they do commit fewer fouls per game as well. Again, these are just regular season numbers. To avoid any confusion, I suggest we take a look at the postseason numbers as well. This New York Knicks team, guys, is arguably one of the greatest New York Knicks teams of all time. I've been hearing it time and time again. Offensively, they have stepped it up in the postseason, and that is actually quite uncommon for a team to be performing better in the postseason against elite defenses and end up performing better over those series. New York averaging 119 points per game this postseason compared to the 116 during the regular season. Field goal percentage better for New York in the postseason. 3-point percentage better for New York in the postseason. We've been seeing a lot of the hack-a-Mitch, a lot of Mitch Robinson getting fouled and sent to the free throw line. That has been hurting the New York Knicks this postseason, but overall, fast break points per game and points in the paint. Red leather, yellow leather. What's going on with me today? Fast break points per game and points in the paint per game advantage for the postseason Knicks. They have been, I don't even want to call it iso ball for New York. Just Jalen Brunson has been doing more and creating shots off the dribble. So slight dip in assists per game. Turnovers committed also went down for New York this postseason. Now their defensive numbers also improved, guys. For those of y'all saying that the Knicks, if they advance out of this series, will be swept by OKC or San Antonio, hate to call you guys out, but you don't know ball. Because the New York Knicks are really good. They're holding teams to 100 points per game. Opponent field goal percentage sitting at 43.3%. Defensive rebounds per game up in the postseason for New York. Blocks per game, steals per game, turnovers forced per game. Also, all of these numbers better for New York defensively in the postseason. And the New York Knicks, they've just been fantastic. Now, you could argue, and I'm okay to hear this argument, right? They didn't have to play Boston. They didn't have to play Detroit. They got lucky with only having to go through the Atlanta Hawks and then having to go through and sweeping the 76ers, who were already falling apart. I hear all of that. But the fact of the matter is, this New York team did indeed do something special. In Game 1, they overcame a 22-point deficit in the fourth quarter for the second largest comeback in NBA postseason history by any team ever in the National Basketball Association. So, every team has their caveats, but this New York team, and I'm not a New York fan, as a matter of fact, I've got a personal vendetta against New York for what they did to my San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Cup. I give credit where it's due. This team is way better than a lot of you guys may think. Now, that's not to say that this team is a bunch of bums, because they're not. However, the numbers did decrease, doing the exact opposite of what we saw for New York this postseason. Granted, they did play the number one team in the NBA in the last series, or the number one team in the Eastern Conference in the last series, having to go up against the Detroit Pistons. And in the first round, they played the Toronto Raptors, which mid, but still. This team dropped off in the postseason, and it's showing here against New York. The Cavaliers, during the regular season, amazing offensive numbers. This time in the postseason, every single statistical category has trended in the negative. So points per game have gone down. Field goal percentage has gone down. 3-point free throw percentage, both of those have gone down as well. Fast break points per game cut in half, bro. Cut in half. That's a huge drop-off. Not like 1 or 2 points. Half. Points in the paint per game dropped down significantly. Assists per game dropped down by 25%. Turnovers committed per game went up by 15%. What are you going to do? The Cleveland Cavaliers have their backs against the wall right now. They are down in this series 0-2. They were hoping to steal Game 1. It didn't work out for Cleveland. Now they're at home in a must-win situation. Not technically speaking, but if they go down 0-3, they're cooked. Points per game allowed. That did improve for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They played better defense, albeit not that much better. And when you compare them apples to apples with the New York Knicks, the Knicks have been, you saw the numbers just a second ago. The Knicks have been holding teams to 100 points per game. The Cavaliers have been giving up, on average, 9 more points per game than the New York Knicks. Opponent field goal percentage and defensive rebounds have gone down for the Cavaliers this postseason. Offensive rebounds up, blocks per game up, and turnovers forced per game slightly up. But steals per game went down, and they have committed more fouls this postseason. So just objectively looking, the Cavaliers have earned these 2 L's against the New York Knicks. The Knicks outscored them, guess what, by 11 in Game 1. And then in Game 2, the Knicks held the Cavaliers to less than 100 points, guys. Cavaliers with 93, Knicks 109. Let's not forget that Game 1 was an overtime contest, and the Cavaliers in overtime were clearly out of gas. The Cavaliers have played 14 games before heading into this series. 14 games before heading into this series. And in this series, they're down 2-0. Hey, we got our first spam troll. Hey, there we go. Okay, Mr. Samora, thank you very much for that. This does indicate to me, though, that, first of all, we're off to a good start if we've already got spammers trying to get people pulled out of this stream. But we're going to be smart about this. We're going to set this now. And we're going to go into what we call slow mode. It's not exactly slow mode, but every 5 seconds is what we have the delay set to. So every 5 seconds you can leave your comments. Please try not to make too many typos so you don't have to try to correct yourself 1,000 times. Okay. Charlie C says, I hate quoting the idiot, but it's orange and blue skies. Go New York, says Charlie C. I think you're talking about Stephen A because he said that the other day. That's hilarious. What's up, Charlie? How are you, sir? Starting early, says Mr. Mojo. Honestly, that's the first time this postseason that I've seen us have people start to leave those links in the chat. Shout out to BX saying hello. Shout out to Lunatic Menace. How are you, Lunatic? I'm just talking to myself in the mirror right now. Just kidding. What's up, dude? How are you? Looks like Shano saying I'm back. How am I doing? Doing well, man. I'm doing all right. Another day in paradise. Anytime I get to be live with you guys. What's up, the real Mario? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Smokey, how you doing, brother? This is why you're the man, says Lunatic. Who is spam trolling, says Noise. Some makeshift account. Shots fired in DC. You know what? My buddy just sent me that here today. We're not going to talk about that during this stream, Riz, but yeah, facts. Shots fired in DC. Let's see how Robert Jason says, what's up, Mario? What does your chopped mean? What's chopped? Like, I just got cut from the show? Bro, I normally hate the Knicks, but I hate that the Cavs. I also hate the Cavs, he says. So I don't know who to root for, but I'm going with the Knicks in 5. Hi from SoCal, says user. See, we've got multiple users in the chat. Let's see, who do you want for your Spurs to play in the finals? I want the Knicks, man. If the Spurs can make it to the finals, which they are currently down 2-1 in that series with Game 4 tomorrow, would love for San Antonio to face the New York Knicks. Why? Well, it's just a rematch of the NBA Cup, which should be good. Someone says I'm getting buffering on my end. Should be good for now, guys. Anybody else experiencing buffering? Alex asking, is your wife jealous since you spend all this time with us? Alex, no, she's not. I spend 4 hours a night with you guys. And then the rest of my days, honestly, I'm either with my son and my wife or on the phone with Santino trying to figure out what slides we're coming up with. Looks like a lot of you guys seem to be good on your side. No, she's good with it. And she's now been able to roll back her hours as well. So she only has to work part-time now because this channel has been blessing us here on this side. So thank you guys for all of your contributions, not just the financial contributions, but your unwavering patronage to this channel, I think is the word that I'm trying to look for. I'll look for something a little more sincere here as this game goes on, but thank you guys for watching today. All right, y'all. Well, without getting too mushy, let's roll forward. They're looking at Anderson Varejao, who's swinging the sword around. Let's talk about the starters for today. All right, guys, at center, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. At power forward, number 8, OG Anunoby. At small forward, number 25, Mikal Bridges. At shooting guard, number 3, Josh Hart. And at point guard, number 11, Jalen Brunson. Head coach is Mike Brown. I will say this, guys. This starting five is arguably the best starting five in the NBA. Although I do believe the San Antonio Spurs have a better starting five. Yeah. Okay. I think the San Antonio starting five is better than this starting five. But of the teams in the East right now, the New York Knicks with Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, and Mikal Bridges, an amazing starting five for any team in the NBA. The problem that I have with the New York Knicks is this bench. And for reference, the bench has been decent for New York, but we know that this bench is not exactly a bench of sluggers like you see with OKC. Mitchell Robinson has the ability to make teams pay both offensively and defensively, but he's a 100% a liability at the free throw line. We've seen it time and time again. Mohamed Diawara, my boy doesn't even get minutes anymore. Jordan Clarkson can hit a three from time to time. Landry Shamet can show up, but really the best bench player on this squad is Deuce McBride. And, of course, Jose Alvarado, who's technically listed as a deep bench player, but we'll probably see Jose Alvarado before we see Mohamed Diawara in today's game. Looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. It's either Wade or Strus today. We're still on the fence with who's going to get the most minutes and who's actually getting the start. I do believe Wade is getting the start here again today. But Donovan Mitchell at shooting guard, James Harden at point guard. This team looks really chalky, right? And Jarrett Allen, we know, is an amazing center. Evan Mobley can be a really good defender. But offensively, they're a GD Katy Perry song, bro. They're hot and cold. They're yes, they're no. They're in, they're out. They're up, they're down. And it's hard to trust them consistently on the offensive side. Now, Donovan Mitchell has been an absolute stud. I've got no notes for Donovan Mitchell. James Harden, turnovers. He'll have to show up here today. This bench, I actually believe that this bench does go deeper than the New York Knicks bench, but the separation between the starters for both sides is just too much. Dean Wade, probably going to be a starter here today over Max Strus. Doesn't really matter all that much. Jalen Tyson, meh. Sam Merrill, meh. Dennis Schroeder, I do like Dennis Schroeder, but I will say that I expect all four of these guys, Wade, Schroeder, Merrill, and Tyson, to get some points here today. And if the Cleveland Cavaliers win this game, don't be surprised. Now, same is true for New York. Don't be surprised if the New York Knicks end up sweeping this series. I think the best I can give Cleveland is a gentleman's sweep. I don't think they'll push this to 7 games. But here's hoping, because we could use the viewership on the channel. All right, guys. Well, without any further ado, without any further stalling for time, let's get this game started. All right, y'all. Looks like we're getting ready for the opening tip-off of this game. Give us just a second. Looks like it's your two bigs lining up face-to-face right now. Karl Anthony Towns and Jarrett Allen getting ready for the tip-off. The opening tip goes to Cleveland. The Cavaliers will start with the basketball. Cavs win the opening tip. Here's a pass to Evan Mobley. Mobley gives to Harden. Harden, pass to Mobley. Mobley in the paint. Passes to Jarrett Allen. It's almost stolen. Allen has to clear this out into the hands of Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell back to Allen. Back to Mobley. Mobley for three. Doink, no good. Defensive board. New York Knicks. So a missed three-point shot for New York. It's Mikal Bridges at the hash. Bridges, Towns shoots the triple. Good for Karl Anthony Towns. Exactly what I'm talking about to get this started. Opening shot for Karl Anthony Towns is good. From the straightaway, it's Cleveland with the basketball. And scratch that, it's stolen. New York with the basketball. Mikal Bridges to the far wing. He's at the high elbow, high post, gives backwards. And one more to Towns. Towns covered by Mobley. Pass to the right, it's Bridges. Bridges at the perimeter, climbs the baseline, goes up, finds the angle, shoots and scores. Mikal Bridges now in the shooting and scoring column. He's got 2 points on the day. Scrolling a few things here. Donovan Mitchell will be fouled on the far end of the court. Donovan Mitchell going to earn a trip to the free throw line with 10:46 left to play in quarter number 1. All right, guys, game just getting started. The score is 5-0. How you doing, chat? Welcome. Those of you guys watching, I don't mean any one person in particular. This could be a group effort, guys, but please remind me every, 10, 15 minutes to drink some water. I've got a goal to try to finish this gallon here by the end of today. And with all the jibber-jabbering I'll be doing, probably not going to get much drinking done there. Okay, free throw number 1 was no good, but free throw number 2 is good for Donovan Mitchell. He makes the first point of the day for the Cavaliers. Anunoby picked up his first foul in the process. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Jalen Brunson shoots this one off the glass. He'll score on the attack. It's 7-1. Cavaliers trail by 6 right now. Donovan Mitchell almost loses the basketball. Little hot potato with him and Jarrett Allen. Gives this one to the top of the screen. And it's Harden who gives back to Donovan Mitchell, who gives to Mobley. Mobley's in the paint. Mobley, a little hook shot, not going to fall. It's a defensive rebound for the New York Knicks. On the run, Josh Hart feeds to Mikal Bridges. Bridges, nice finger roll at the rim. Another bucket. It's 9-1. Atkinson quickly calls a timeout. And with less than 2 minutes into this contest, the New York Knicks have taken an 8-point lead. And the Cleveland Cavaliers need a minute to chat things out. All right. Looks like RE says 9-1. Knicks are up. It's over already, says Shano. No way that it's over already. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? It's over. See you at game 4, says Kevin. This warms my heart. Don't tip score, says Mr. Mojo. I don't care one bit about this game, just here to support my guy, Mr. Tommy Boy. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Joshua, thank you for the update. Okay, well, I'll be honest, guys. I don't think that there is as much national interest for this series as there is for the San Antonio Spurs versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that's okay. That's to be expected. I mean, none of these two teams are the reigning champions of the NBA. However, if you are currently watching and you are one of the 2,000 people in this chat room, be sure to smash that like button if I have your attention right now. We're sitting at 10%, but I do think that we can get this up to 50% if you guys are willing to play along. Can you call out the rebounds? Like, who got them, says Loud. I try my best. Sometimes they do elude me. And sometimes it's easier for me to just say the team who gets the board instead of trying to fish for names and say the wrong thing, because I've been known to do that as well. But as per your request, bro, I'll do my best. I'll make sure to make a note of it. And when I say that, I straight up am going to make a note of it. I'm going to write it right here, where I wrote to myself to smile. Remember to smile. Okay, so I'm going to write in big letters here. Rebounds, question mark, who, underscore. Boom. So now, hopefully it doesn't slip my mind. We'll do our best. That's what it is, guys. Just trying to get 1% better every time we're live. We don't deserve to win, says Kempert. Rebounds and smiles. That's what today's all about yet. Ataraxia says, are we cooked yet, chat? A little early on that. Lays says, slow down on the water. Don't want to get too wasted. Mr. Digger Dog. What's going on, Mr. Digger Dog? I see you, bro. I watch the stats and listen, says Bill Measure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the good news is that we do keep the stats on the right-hand side. So if I do happen to miss a call, down here on the bottom right-hand side, you do have visibility as to who is on court, their points, their rebounds, their assists, and their personal fouls. However, I do understand that there are people who are listening to this live stream because of the fact that they are dealing with either a visual impairment or they can't physically have their phones out because they're at work or driving cross country. So I will continue to do my best to try and improve the craft here, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, the commercial break is over. So let's get back to the game. Cleveland Cavaliers have the basketball. It's Donovan Mitchell who looks to the left and gives to James Harden. Harden uses a Mobley screen. He'll pass cross court to the far corner. Donovan Mitchell tiptoes the baseline. He's going to get pushed out past the paint and back out to the perimeter. Step back triple goes up. It's actually a 2-point shot for Donovan Mitchell. The official had the hands down here, so the score is 9-3 after that shot. New York Knicks with the basketball. Looks like the ball is at the top of the screen in the hands of Towns. Brunson shoots the triple. That's going to be an air ball, and it's rebounded this time by, looks like, James Harden. So Harden gets a defensive board. Harden, shake and bake, pass underneath. There is Jarrett Allen. He will score. It's now 9-5. Thank you for that super chat that just came in. We'll read that in a moment. Josh Hart with the basketball. He looks to Brunson. Brunson holds at the Cavaliers logo. Brunson feeds this one to the far wing. Another pass to the near wing, and Josh Hart will drive. Fadeaway jump shot for him. The shot goes down, but a whistle came in before the shot. So it's a turnover, and it's Cavaliers ball. So Cavaliers will inbound from the baseline or from the sideline at the bottom of the screen. Watching your streams in the shower is peak and optimal, says Crash Out. Thank you, Crash Out. We start the clock again. Quickly under the rim, Jarrett Allen going to finish strong. The score is 9-7 New York. Now looking at a 7-0 run here in the last couple of minutes. Actually, the last 90 seconds. Another whistle just came in with 8:33 here left to go. Looks like this time this whistle will go against Evan Mobley. So Mobley going to be charged with a foul here. Let's double check this. Looks like Donovan Mitchell is going to be charged with that foul. Donovan Mitchell picks up his first foul of the day. New York Knicks to inbound from the far sideline. It's Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. He gives to OG Anunoby. Anunoby to Josh Hart. Josh Hart out to Brunson. Brunson will back it up. He's covered by Wade, who gives him way too much space. Now Brunson attacks on Harden. There's going to be a foul here. Tony Brothers blows the whistle. Evan Mobley charged with a shooting foul, and so Jalen Brunson goes to the line to shoot two. Hey! Taylor Swift sighting. We got Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce front row right now. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce here in Cleveland to watch this game. Courtside seats, of course. T. Swift wearing the pants in that relationship. First free throw is good. Nothing wrong with that. Just when you date a billionaire, It's a very delicate situation. Okay, that's not the point of today's game. The score is 10-7. Jalen Brunson made the first of his 2 shots. The second free throw is no good here, and the rebound will go to James Harden. Harden gets the pull down. Harden on the run. He goes to the rim. He will be rejected. Looks like Mobley cleans it up, though, and Mobley gets 2 points. It's now 10-9. Trying to come back quickly, the New York Knicks pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pump fake, gives to Brunson. Brunson approaches the three-point line, lets it fly. Doink, no good. Looks like a Bridges rebound. It's back with Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart waits, gives to Anunoby. Anunoby will drive. Anunoby shoots from the elbow. That's good. Anunoby knocks it down. It's 12-9. The New York Knicks up by 3. Spida Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, shoots the triple off the front of the rim. It's a defensive board here. Looks like that time it's Anthony Towns. Towns gets the rebound. Bounce pass out to Brunson. Brunson gives this one to Mikal Bridges. Elbow jump shot is true, and it's now 14-9. Mikal Bridges is now up to 6 points in this game. 6 points in the game for Mikal Bridges. Driving Evan Mobley at the rim. He's got some trouble. He'll turn around and knock that shot down. It's 14-11. 14-11 here. As a matter of fact, Bridges really only has 4 points. He's about to score the other way, but this is already updated. Here's a pass. Here's another one to Anunoby. Anunoby goes to the right. Anunoby to the baseline. He'll shoot this one. That's actually good. Well, maybe I was wrong. OG Anunoby knocks it down. It's 16-11. The Cleveland Cavaliers trail right now by 5. Donovan Mitchell shoots this one under the rim. That's good. 16-13. New York Knicks with the basketball. We are trading buckets in a high-scoring game so far. Mostly offense. Jalen Brunson under the rim will pass. Another pass. Mikal Bridges, another pass. Towns will shoot. He will miss. A late whistle comes in. And it looks like it's going to be a Jarrett Allen shooting foul. So Karl Anthony Towns to the line for 2. Looking for something right now. Got another note over here. Looking for Cavaliers notes. Don't really need those just yet. We'll need those later today, though, probably. Got the Cavs notes over here, and I'm probably going to need the Knicks notes later as well. But Towns, first free throw, good. So Karl Anthony Towns was just fouled. He's at the line, earning some points at the stripe. I have on my screen 17-13. The New York Knicks currently lead by 4. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to play here in quarter number 1. This game taking place in Cleveland, Ohio at the Rocket Arena. New York leads this series 2-0. I'll donate $100 for a shout-out, says Sherry. Sherry, appreciate you. You don't need to donate anything for a shout-out. Just glad that you're with us today. Towns knocked down the second of the 2 free throws. The score is 18-13. Ball in the hands right now of James Harden. Harden at the base of the Cavs logo. Turns it back around. He's at the elbow here. He'll step up from inside the elbow. He shoots and scores. Looks like a short-range shot from 10 feet out. Coming back the other way, Karl Anthony Towns will draw a blocking foul. That'll be a foul against Sam Merrill. Merrill, who checked onto the floor, now has more fouls than points. That should be a shooting foul. It was a blocking foul while Karl Anthony Towns was on the drive to the rim. So Towns will go back to the free throw line for 2 more. Sherry, make it 200, says. Living large, that's not fair. Okay, free throw number 1 is good. It's now 19-15, and the New York Knicks, with 5:57 left to go, are already in the bonus. MJX Home Games says, holy smokes, the ref is blind. Rockefeller, I will absolutely do some Kansas City Chiefs games this year. Both free throws are good at the line for the New York Knicks. The score is 20-15. James Harden back over the basketball. Harden steps into the front court now. Harden to the straightaway, Harden to the rim, Harden shoots and scores. That's an easy bucket for him. 3-point game, full court pass. OG Anunoby wrapped up by Wade. Wade going to be charged with a foul here, and now it looks like OG Anunoby goes to the line for 2. 10-leg parlay. Did you place one, Arsion? The water bottles keep getting bigger. It's like that scene from Scary Movie where the brim of the hat just gets bigger every scene. Eventually, the cop can't even get back into her car. I love that Kelsey from Lake Ohio, but I hate that he plays for the Chiefs after 2020 game, says T. Jones. All right, folks. So, those of you just checking in right now, welcome. My name is Mario. The New York Knicks have just earned 2 points at the free throw line, courtesy of OG Anunoby. Anunoby earned a trip to the line. Wade picked up his first foul to get him there, and the basketball is currently in the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who trail by 5. New York with 22, Cleveland with 17. James Harden looking to change that. He'll step back for this triple. No, it's an offensive rebound for Strus. Back to Harden. Side pass here. That's going to go up for Merrill. That's another missed shot, and a defensive rebound here for Josh Hart. Hart comes up with the board. Hart's on the run. He pulls into the three-point line, goes back to Brunson. Brunson at the far corner. Pump fake there. Pass here to Hart. Back to Brunson. Shot clock down to 8. Brunson lets it fly. Doink. Off the hands of Towns. Out of bounds. Cavaliers basketball. 4:59 left to go. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. East Side. I see you, bro. Shout out from Yokohama, Japan. Shout out to you. Benzino says, "Where's my $100?" Never needed, sir. Never needed. Wade with the basketball. Wade will bring it up. So Dean Wade gives this to Jarrett Allen. On the floor for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen looks like he is going to get that shot to go. It's going to be a goaltending call against Towns. So again, on the floor for the Cavaliers, Allen, Harden, Wade, Strus, and Merrill. You can see that on the bottom right-hand side. On the floor for the Knicks, Towns, Bridges, Brunson, Shamet, and McBride. Those are the 5 the other way. Looks like a timeout will be called here by the New York Knicks, so both teams have now taken a timeout. Looks like the Knicks are going to challenge this. We'll get an update here in just a moment. Where's your ghost pepper, says Mr. Mojo. Didn't need it, Mr. Mojo. The bet was that if the San Antonio Spurs don't make it to the Western Conference Finals, then I would eat a ghost pepper on the night of their elimination. I'm well past that bet. We're in the clear, bro. In the clear. Yeah, dude, he says, thanks for showing up each night, man. Remember to rebound and drink lots of smiles. Drink lots of smiles. I haven't done that since college, man. Is this cough drop smiling at me, bro? What? Glad I found your channel. Go Knicks, says Fat Boy Rail. What's going on, brother? From Japan as well, says Westbrook Love. Arigato, my friend. Domo arigato. Mario, you didn't wear the tie. That's why the Spurs lost, says Diego Jr. I never wear the tie for Spurs games. And the Spurs have advanced every round so far. Guys, there are literally only 2 teams that I do not wear my tie for. It is my San Antonio Spurs, where I wear my Spurs jersey, and my Dallas Cowboys, where I dress obnoxiously with this giant Cowboys chain and my Cowboys jerseys. Looks like the Philippines are in the house. What's going on, Philippines? It's almost going to be 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. If you know what to do. Hey, JT, just remember, you can't say the word enjoyable without saying enjoyable. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. A tie with a jersey. You know what? We actually tested that. Didn't quite work out. OKC McCain smiles a lot. Yeah, especially when he scores 24 points and the entire San Antonio bench only scores 23. I would be smiling too. Shout out to Nebraska. Yaman. Yaman's Carl. What's going on, Yamans? Go Knicks. Beat the Cavs. Como está from the Philippines. Muy bien. Arigato, says Westbrook. Let's see. Reading a few of these right now. No problem on the east side. OKC will win it. Peace and love. What's going on? I'm praying for the Knicks to get a chip this year. What do you think about that? Well, if the San Antonio Spurs don't make it to the NBA Finals, I too will be rooting for the New York Knicks. Looks like Indiana is in the house. What's going on, Real K Bishop? Looks like the Chosen Dutch back for more. Chosen Dutch saying, I get so much hate living in Ohio and rooting for my New York teams. Oh, bro, I bet you are on blast every day out there. República Dominicana en la casa, mi gente, coño. ¿Qué tú haces? ¿Qué lo que? Yep. It is a goaltending violation. Challenge is unsuccessful by New York. The call will be upheld. Shout out to my Dominican brothers out there. My sister is currently living in the Dominican Republic, in Santo Domingo. En Santo Domingo, lo que pasó, pasó, de entre tú y yo. You must be watching for Karl Anthony Towns. The New York Knicks now have the basketball, ladies and gentlemen. The challenge was unsuccessful for New York. The goaltending call will stand, and the score is 22-19. Karl Anthony Towns going to be hit with the goaltend. Those are going to be points there given to, looked like Evan Mobley. Lost track of the ball. Here we go. Towns, ball above his head, covered by James Harden. Fadeaway jump shot for Towns is good. Harden's defense, you might as well put a stick figure drawing in front of these guys. Here's James Harden. Gives to Evan Mobley, wide open at the straightaway. Shoots this one. It's short. It's an offensive board for Strus. Harden now attacks. Passes to Strus. Mikal Bridges slaps that thing out of the way. And so it goes out through the baseline. And it's Cleveland basketball. The New York Knicks lead currently. The score is 24-19 with 4:08 left to play in quarter number one. There is the inbound pass. There is a bounce pass out to the near corner, and it looks like the ball will eventually go out of bounds on a bad pass here from Donovan Mitchell. So it's a turnover. New York has the basketball. 4 minutes left to play in quarter number one. Jalen Brunson goes to the left. Jalen Brunson, shake and bake. He runs behind the back pass. Nice one. Pump fake, flyby, driving in, and there's the shot for Karl Anthony Towns, now up to 11. Towns showing off his ability to score. It's 26-19. Evan Mobley will go up. Looked like a foul to me, but no whistle. New York Knicks come away with the basketball. Here's a pass to Landry Shamet for three. Good! Landry Shamet, the Sham Wow, forces a timeout here. Well done by Sham Wow. So, three-point shot lands in the near corner for the New York Knicks. They are now up by 10 in what is effectively a do-or-die game here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Of course, they would still have four more opportunities to do what has never been done before. But if the Cavaliers lose this game today, they're done. Okay, here's the schedule, guys. This could be a short series, and this could all be over by Monday. We watched the San Antonio Spurs take an L at home yesterday, and so the Oklahoma City Thunder are now up 2-1 in that series against the Spurs. Today, we are being delighted by this New York Knicks at Cleveland Cavaliers matchup, but there will be a rematch in San Antonio between the Thunder and the Spurs on Sunday, May 24th. Now, it is a holiday weekend right now, guys, so an extended weekend for a lot of you guys. Monday, a lot of y'all may have this Monday off. It will be Game 4 for the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. Depending on what happens tonight, this could potentially be a closeout game. We are guaranteed at least a Game 5 between the Spurs and the Thunder. If San Antonio happens to win this game, we'll be guaranteed a Game 6 as well. But this is what we've got for now. This is our schedule. We'll bring this up throughout today's game. About 3.5 minutes left to play, guys. That quick timeout wrapped up, and the ball is currently in the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's a pass to Strus. Strus for three. Good for Max Strus. Strus lets it fly from 26 feet out, drills that one. Jalen Brunson's now on the attack. Brunson in the paint. He shoots this one. He is fouled on the shot. He'll be fouled by Max Strus. So Strus gets a bucket on one end, then commits a foul on the other. It's back to a 7-point game. And it looks like Jalen Brunson has earned a trip to the free throw line. Using timeouts now, says Easy Ross. Oh, yeah, Atkinson just remembered that timeouts can be used. Okay, we're at the line. Free throw number 1. Good for Jalen Brunson. No surprise there. It's 30-22. Do you support all the teams in Texas, says Shannon. If the Cowboys end up playing the Houston Texans, I'm rooting for the Cowboys. If the Spurs play the Houston Rockets or the Dallas Mavericks, I'm rooting for the Spurs. I don't really have any affinity towards Houston or Dallas. I like Dirk Nowitzki. I like C.J. Stroud. But those are conversations for another day. Second free throw also good for New York, guys. The Cleveland Cavaliers have the ball right now. Donovan Mitchell to the left. Mitchell covered by Shamet. And Spider-Man kicks it out to Schroeder. Back out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell at the straightaway. Gonna step up and shoot the elbow over Deuce McBride. Nice shot there. It's 31-24. New York Knicks up by 7 right now. New York with the basketball. Bottom of the screen, it's Josh Hart. Josh Hart fakes a pass inside. That pulls away a defender. It's with Landry Shamet, who gives to Brunson. Brunson covered by Schroeder. Brunson inside to Shamet. Shamet will kick this to the corner. It's up, and Deuce makes a trip. Deuce McBride knocks down the tray. It's 34-24. Dennis Schroeder now at the three-point line. Pump fakes, covered by Brunson, gives to Strus. Looking for some assist, he'll give this out to Mobley. Mobley hits the brick wall named Karl Anthony Towns, has to pass away. It's now in the hands here of Schroeder. Back to Mobley. Mobley out to Strus. Shot clock winding down. Strus can't get it to go. It's a missed shot and a rebound for Brunson. Brunson brings it back. Brunson to Towns. Towns for three. No! Strus with the board. So a missed shot for Karl Anthony Towns. Towns up to 11. He does lead the way for the New York Knicks. Here is Donovan Mitchell. He shoots the baseline J. A whistle comes in before the shot. Miles McBride will be charged with it. It's going to be Cleveland basketball. We'll get an inbound pass here from the top of the screen. Let's see. Harden is no good at all, says Sherry. Game over, says Mr. Mojo. Mario and Football Nation are worth the watch, says B. Johnson. What's up, Mr. Johnson? Welcome back, dude. Okay. New York up by 10. Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers with the ball. There's a lead pass back to Evan Mobley. Mobley out to Merrill. Merrill kicks it to Strus for three. Doink. That's no good. Off the hands of Mobley. It's out of bounds. It's Knicks ball. Knicks looking to sweep this series if they can. I'm sure Adam Silver is hoping that Tony Brothers is able to save the day for the Cleveland Cavaliers today. We'll see, though. Whistle does come in. Looks like it's an offensive foul on Jalen Brunson. Maybe it's starting already. Turnover again. Cavaliers basketball. Looks like Brunson. How is that a Jalen Brunson foul? I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know how that was a foul on Jalen Brunson. But the basketball is with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder at the straightaway. Schroeder will drive. Schroeder under the rim. He's in trouble. Clears it out to Strus. Strus in the shot clock winding down to 3. Schroeder got it. Let it fly. Schroeder shoots. Schroeder scores from downtown. It's 34-27. 47 seconds here left to play in the first quarter. Here's the run from Jalen Brunson. Brunson will be passing this And another pass to Hart. Confidence high from last game. Josh Hart drains the three. Josh Hart had a really, really good game, too. He's riding that momentum right now. Handoff right now to Donovan Mitchell. There's a whistle. Offensive foul this time against Cleveland. It's a turnover. It's Knicks ball. So Knicks get it back now. So that was honestly a really good play. And Evan Mobley definitely committed a foul on Shamet there. Looks like a couple of substitutions coming in for the Cleveland Cavaliers, guys. 29 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. 24 seconds on the shot clock, so we got a 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball in the hands right now of Jalen Brunson. Brunson will bring it up. Brunson steps up past the midcourt line. He works his way down towards the Cavs logo. Brunson going to hold here. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Brunson to the three-point line. Covered by Mobley. Step back, fakes the shot, gives to, looks like Deuce McBride. That's going to be a shot. That's got to be a shot clock violation. They're giving it to them. It looked like that was a shot clock violation. 4 seconds left to go. Quick shot for the Cavaliers. That's no good. I want to take another look at that. If the officials... I don't know if that was an actual shot to beat the buzzer. Are they showing this again? No, this is a different shot. Want to see that buzzer beater. It didn't look like he got it up in time, but I didn't see the officials wave it off. So they gave New York the bucket. It's 39-27 to end quarter number 1. We'll go to quarter number 2, but I think that should be worth looking at. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Anybody who is currently watching this live stream and joining us on this side as a watch party, what did you guys think? And I'm genuinely asking unobjectively. I know that we have a lot of Knicks fans in the chat. But if you saw that shot, did he get it up in time? Giggity? Or was that no good? Let's go. Hacka Mitchell, says Shannon. Cavs are cooked, says Ataraxia. 39 points equals great defense. What's up, Mike G? He's not my son, says Mr. Mojo. The kid is not my son. Claims that I am the one. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. Claims that I am the one. I don't think he's stealing your identity. It's a known word. Wake up harder. Giggity? You mean Harden? That giggity was smooth, says Jacob. Knicks looking strong AF, says Nathan. No good, says Ja. I think so, too. Thank you, Mr. Steely. We're on a mission to finish this jug today. All right, guys. Second mission of the day. 132. You know what I'm talking about? Take a look down there. 132. We need 136 subscribers. We can hit that on this live stream. Can we get 132,000 subscribers by the end of this game? 55-leg parlay to go. Okay. Ronan doing a centipede parlay. There's the replay. There's that replay. They're rolling back those points. I'm glad they did. So they did subtract the points, guys. It is a 10-point game. It's 37-27. I knew I'm not crazy. I knew I saw that. The fact that Brothers was even willing to give it to him without blowing the whistle, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, here are your officials for today. It is Tony Brothers, Tyler Ford, Gediminas Petratus, and, of course, your alternate official is Jason Goebel. But Tony Brothers, 32 years as an official in this league. Tyler Ford with 10. Petratus with 8. A lot of inexperience outside of Tony Brothers and a lot of really questionable calls in the career of Tony Brothers. So we'll see what kind of game we get today. saying, can you explain what a parlay is and a leg? I don't know what they're talking about. So a parlay is basically a sequence of bets, which means I'm going to make 4, 5, 6 bets. And if they all hit, then all of those bets would pay out a massive portion. A leg is simply just a bet. So if you've got a 10-leg parlay, you've got 10 separate bets across potentially 10 different sports and different kinds of bets. It can get pretty messy pretty quickly, and looks like right now it got messy for the New York Knicks to start quarter number 2. A whistle coming in, 11:37. Looks like Sam Merrill might be earning a trip. Looks like it's not going to be a shooting foul, just a personal foul here. All right, guys, honestly, it was a pretty quick end of quarter number 1 to quarter number 2. Glee says, you ain't crazy, bro. Welcome, Eileen, to First Downs. Appreciate you. 11:37 left to go. The Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. There's the inbound pass. The Cavaliers faithful have not given up hope yet. Evan Mobley will give the basketball away, though. The New York Knicks coming back. Here's a shot. That's going to be a missed shot for Josh Hart, and it's going to be a defensive rebound for the Cavaliers. Looks like that rebound, it's going to be Jalen Tyson who gets the board. Jalen Tyson gives this out to Donovan Mitchell. On the floor right now, you'll notice a change of personnel. Donovan Mitchell shoots while on the run. It's 29 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. New York Knicks with 37, Cleveland with 29. Here's a pass from Shamet into Towns. Towns will give this to Deuce McBride. One more to the corner or to the wing. A missed shot for Josh Hart. It's a defensive rebound again. This time Jalen Tyson gets rebound number 2. Schroeder with the basketball. He backs up to the three-point line. Schroeder blows past Shamet. Fakes the shot, gives to Mobley. Mobley with the jam. It's a 6-point game. 37-31. All of a sudden, the New York Knicks are up by just 6 here. Can they get some points? It's Jose Alvarado who gives this to Josh Hart. Back to Alvarado and out to Towns. Cat holds. Inbound. Oh, nice pass there to Alvarado and a quick release by Jose Alvarado. He gets into the scoring column right now. Cavaliers the other way. It looks like a whistle will come in with 10-14. This foul going to go against Deuce McBride. And it looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to inbound once again. Down by 8. 10-14 left to go in quarter number 2. First half. Still plenty of time left. Evan Mobley now has the ball. Evan Mobley under the rim. Looks like he'll be fouled by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns didn't seem to do much on that play to draw a foul. He looks confused. Low-key, me too. But Evan Mobley to the line to shoot 2. And Karl Anthony Towns picks up his first foul of the day. So today, the New York Knicks, looks like Miles McBride has 2 fouls. Landry Shamet has a foul. Karl Anthony Towns has now picked up a foul. Evan Mobley at the free throw line knocks down the first. He's now got 7 points on the day. He's also got 2 rebounds and 1 assist. He's also got 2 fouls. Sam Merrill has a foul, and Donovan Mitchell has a foul. Leading the way for both teams, you'll notice up here on the top right. Karl Anthony Towns with 11 points. Donovan Mitchell with 9. Evan Mobley misses the second free throw, so he stays put at 7. It's New York Knicks with the basketball after the missed shot. Ball in the hands of Landry Shamet. He gives this one to Josh Hart. Hart feeds this to Towns. Towns covered by Tyson. Gives back to Hart. Hart splits the defense. Nice move on the right side of the glass. It's 41-32 in a 9-point game. Looks like Dennis Schroeder has it at the base of the Cavs logo. Whistle coming in right now. Looks like this will be a foul on Jose Alvarado. Loose ball foul, or off ball foul, I should say. Looks like Midiga 54 just subscribed to the channel. Appreciate you. Hey guys, those of y'all watching, man, look, I'm never going to ask you guys for cash on this channel. I'm never going to bring up a super chat menu. I'm never going to do any of that kind of stuff. But I am going to bug the hell out of y'all for likes and subscribes. If we can get to 1,000 likes in the first half of this game, guys, we'll be in great position for the second half. So if you are still watching and I've had your attention for 10 minutes or more, do me a favor and smash that like button. Jarrett Allen going to lay down a hook shot. He will be fouled on that shot and earns a trip to the free throw line. The foul will be charged again this time. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns picks up foul number 2 on the day. 9:29 here left to go. Towns commits the foul on Jarrett Allen. Allen will go to the free throw line for 2. Cleveland is in the bonus, by the way, guys. Cleveland is in the bonus, by the way. 6 timeouts remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 timeouts remaining for New York. Just 5 timeouts remaining for the Cavaliers. First free throw for Jarrett Allen is good, and it's 41-33. The camera has just cut over to Donovan Mitchell, hyping up the players on the sideline right now. Shouldn't that be head coach Kenny Atkinson's job to do that? Question marks surrounding the whole front office of the Cleveland Cavaliers these days. A sweep would almost guarantee that Atkinson's gone next year. But free throw number 1 was good. Free throw number 2 is good. Good. 9:29 here left to go. Quick inbound pass. Jose Alvarado already being met by some resistance here. Sam Merrill in his chest as he crosses midcourt. Sam Merrill continuing to play tight defense on Alvarado here. Alvarado now has James Harden covering him, and you can see him immediately gain some confidence on the play. He attacks the rim, but he loses the ball. It's stripped away. Cavaliers with the basketball once again. Here's a pass from Spida Mitchell. It's going to be a bad one. What the heck was that? Donovan Mitchell with a miserable pass gives it right back to New York. Here is New York running it back. Josh Hart gives to Bridges. Bridges covered by Tyson. Bridges in the paint. He'll fade away on this jump shot. Good! Nice shot there for Mikal Bridges. 43-34. Cleveland down by 9. Donovan Mitchell at the perimeter. Fastball inside to Jalen Tyson. He's about 12 feet out. Changes his mind. Gives it back to Donovan Mitchell. Back inside to Tyson. One more pass to Jarrett Allen. And the good shot becomes a great shot for Cleveland. It's 36 for Cleveland. 43 for New York. So 43-36. Here's Alvarado straightaway tray. Doink. And defensive board for Sam Merrill. So the Cleveland Cavaliers come back again. Donovan Mitchell at the three-point line. Shoots this one from deep. That's off the rim. It's going to be an offensive board for Jarrett Allen. Allen gives to Tyson. Tyson approaches, pulls into about 12 feet, loses his handles. It goes out of bounds. It's a turnover. It's New York Knicks ball. So the Knicks get it right back. Jalen Brunson took a quick breather. He's back onto the floor. Josh Hart going to exit. Jose Alvarado also going to exit the floor as OG Anunoby takes his place. On the floor for New York now, guys. Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, Clarkson, and Robinson. Mitch Robinson checking in right now. Here's Jalen Brunson covered by Sam Merrill. Merrill playing good defense again. A whistle coming in. Wow. The officials called that a foul on Sam Merrill. What did he do? Sam Merrill was just playing defense. He is entitled to that space right there. Is it a reach-in? Come on, brothers. That's a weak call, dude. Tony Brothers with a weak call right there. It's New York Knicks with the basketball. Sam Merrill will now hit the bench after picking up that one. Brunson to inbound. It's stolen by Wade. It's Cavaliers ball. Here's an opportunity. Wade gives to Harden. Pass inside. Kicked out of bounds by Mitch Robinson. It was a sloppy pass and almost taken back by New York there. Cavaliers got lucky on that play. They will retain possession because Mitch Robinson looked like Lurch from the Addams family on that one. Harden to inbound from the baseline. Harden gives this into Jalen Tyson. Jalen Tyson has the ball slapped out of his hands by Jordan Clarkson. Now he picks it up. He attacks the rim. He goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. Nice shot at the rim. Jalen Tyson gets the shot to go. And a potential three-point play here. Mitch Robinson commits a clear foul. I mean, my gosh, don't know how he got that shot up in time. I don't know that he did get that shot up in time. Yeah, I guess he did. Scores 43-38, make it 43-39. The Cleveland Cavaliers are right back in this game. It's New York basketball. New York up by just 4 now. Ball currently in the hands of Brunson. Brunson to the left. Mikal Bridges approaches the three-point line, pulls up and shoots from the elbow. Jalen Tyson with another defensive rebound here. James Harden on the run. Harden to the left, covered by Anunoby. Off the glass, it's good! It's just a 2-point game now. 43-41. The Cleveland Cavaliers have shown some serious resilience in today's contest. Ball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. Brunson covered by Harden. He'll attack. He loses the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Looks like last touched by Cleveland. Brunson today. Looks like he's only got 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He's also got a foul. Looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers will be calling a timeout here. Don't know if this is going to be a challenge, but 6:42 left to go, and we go to a commercial break. Look at Travis Kelce getting all fired up on the sideline there. Cool. All right. How y'all going to let these bums come back, says Men Sacks. Both, says Mr. Mojo. Michael is a hater. Bums, not all. No, not all of them. Let's see. Go Chiefs. Annie Lennox number. They got a big screen outside the Garden. Let's go Knicks. At the watch party in New York. Let's go Knicks, says Jennifer. What's going on, Jennifer? Ryan is in the chat. What's going on, Ryan? All right, guys. So, it's Saturday. Y'all had the whole day off. You don't have to participate. This is going to be a really quick timeout. I have not asked this question the entire postseason. So, it's more of a request and less of a question, but tell me something positive that happened to you this week. You don't have to participate if you do not want to. Something positive that happened to us this week on the channel. We officially set up the payroll and the structure for our team on Football Nation, so now we've got everything the way it needs to be. Small wins, small victories. This channel's all about positivity, looking for some positive stuff out there. My car passed inspection. Love it. I won a scholarship, says Francisco. That's amazing, dude. Congratulations, brother. My fiance and I just had a baby, Mark. Congratulations, bro. This is what I'm talking about. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Grandson just graduated kindergarten. Nephew graduated college and already got hired, says Oh My Beautiful Liar. Hallelujah, says Oh My. Let's go Knicks in 4, says Esmito. Going to be the executive chef for Texas A&M Athletics, says Kid Korea. Nice, well done, dude. Shout out to you, brother. Okay. I've actually got a really funny bar joke. We'll wait until after the game. I'm actually going to write that down, too. It's super inappropriate, so we're going to wait until the kids are no longer on the stream. I will tell you a really funny joke about that right there. Quick look right now. Went to the beach, says Steve. Let's see. I got approved for a new apartment. Man, I'll take that, Victor. I love that. Moved into a new spot. That's great. Started our garden planting. My wife is a botanist. She loves plants. If y'all saw the you know what? I'll take a picture and post it. My wife has done an amazing job on the front porch taking care of the plants. She's a huge plant person. Shout out to Gentry Williams. Thank you, sir. Guys, this commercial break isn't going to last very long. The New York Knicks looks like they have called, the Cavaliers have called a full timeout. They've only got 4 remaining here. Mr. Mojo says, I'm living, that's it. Anyways, didn't have a chance to read all of the comments here, guys. The goal was really just to get y'all hyped up. Donovan Mitchell seems to be going back to the locker room, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see what happened to Donovan Mitchell, but he has exited this game, and the ball is with the New York Knicks. It does not look good for the Cavaliers. Quick inbound pass, quick shot for New York. That's going to be a bucket for the New York Knicks. 3-point shot goes up. Nice shot for James Harden. It's a 1-point game, 45-44. Looks like Josh Hart has the ball right now. Hart gives out to OG Anunoby. Anunoby at the wing, shoots, scores! OG Anunoby with a triple right there. Nice shot for the New York Knicks. Here is James Harden. Out to the 3-point line again. Harden shoots another one. It's an offensive rebound for Jarrett Allen, who gets it under the rim. He'll shoot and score. Back to a 2-point game, 48-46. Ball with Josh Hart. Hart gives to Towns. Towns into Anunoby. Anunoby with a foot on the line. He'll spin, he'll attack, he'll shoot, he'll miss, and Harden gets the board. Rebound for James Harden. Harden gives to Strus. Strus back to Harden. Harden to the rim. Harden will score again. All tied up. It's 48-48 with looks like 5 minutes and 36 seconds here left to go. We'll speed up the clock. Mikal Bridges at the elbow. Bridges will shoot. Not going to get the friendly roll right there. It's a missed shot. Cleveland can take the lead right now. Here's a pass to Jalen Tyson for 3. No. And rebounded this time by Josh Hart. Missed shot there for the New York Knicks. Here's OG Anunoby at the 3-point line. He will drive. He will go up. He will shoot. And the whistle will be called right here. I think they're going to charge Jalen Tyson for this one, but it looked like he was pretty set on that play. See if they'll bring it back. Jalen Tyson stepped out of the circle. Feet set. I'm sorry. I don't see how that's a Jalen Tyson foul. I just don't see how that's his heel maybe on the restricted area, maybe. But free throw number 1 is good. Back heels, yeah, man, that's fair. That's fair. The back heels were standing on that line. That's fair. Score is 49-48. First free throw. And second free throw, OG Anunoby. Bro, OG, honestly, this whole Knicks team, bro, these starters are so darn good. Ball in the hands of Evan Mobley. Mobley to the 3-point line, gives to Harden. Harden turns the corner. He shoots from inside the paint. He scores again. It's 50-50. The New York Knicks with the basketball. The ball at the top of the screen. Here's a pass right now to Jalen Brunson as he works to the straightaway. Brunson looks to the left, gives to Hart. Hart inside to Towns. Towns covered by Wade. Looks like a dig coming in, and the choice to dig, a bad one. Oh, shot clock winding down. Anunoby, no. It's rebounded by Jarrett Allen. Defensive rebound for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ball in the hands of Max Strus, gives this to Evan Mobley. Mobley now going to post up here, hands coming in. He kicks it to Wade. Wade for 3. Doink off the back of the rim. It's a defensive rebound here. Looks like Jalen Brunson gets the defensive rebound. He's on the run, full head of steam. He attacks. He goes coast to coast and finishes at the rim with the right hand. Here is James Harden now. Harden in the paint. Harden being pressed. He's going to be fouled on the play. 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Ooh. Harden is not fouled on the play. Harden commits a foul on the play. And it's going to be a turnover. And Knicks ball. So the New York Knicks get it right back. All right, guys. I know it might feel like I'm getting excited for one team or the other. Honestly speaking, though, it would be best for this channel if this did go to a 7-game series. Probably not best for the Knicks fans to give them a severe case of heartburn. But it would be best for this channel to go to a 7-game series. Here's a pump fake for Jalen Brunson. That's got to be a traveling call. Good call. Whistle comes in. It is a travel. We almost never see that, but that is the right call. It's a turnover. It's Cavaliers ball. Yeah, someone said not likely. Mr. Mojo, it's definitely not likely that this goes to a 7-game series. Both teams above 5 turnovers in the first half. Cleveland with 7, New York with 6. Ball currently in the hands of James Harden as he attacks. He goes up. He'll be fouled on the shot. Multiple whistles came in this time. Harden going to take a trip to the free throw line for 2. Harden to shoot 2 shots. All right. We don't want to give Stiller and Spike a heart attack, says Kid Korea. If the Knicks want to get a New York-style pizza, they have to earn it. Go Knicks. Spider going in the locker room to spin a web, says Alexa Home. Here comes free throw number 1 for James Harden. Doink. He misses free throw number 1. Harden at the line. I am not a Cavs fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I felt the collective eye roll of the entire stadium just now as James Harden missed that first free throw. In between free throws, looks like Brown is going to call a timeout here, guys. The New York Knicks will use another timeout, and we're going to get a timeout in between the shots. Shania says, I'll be here for Spurs and Thunder. What a coincidence. Me too. I'll be here for Spurs and Thunder. Ain't that crazy? Hey, Roberts. Hey, chat, says Mr. Tim. What's going on, Tim? Welcome back, brother. Harden special never fails, says Urahara. Sipping on some scissor, says Mr. Mojo. Bill Measure. I know OKC is going to win. That's my boys, says Annette Francis. We gave up Darius Garland for this guy? Dead flower. QOTD official, welcome. Let's see. Spurs win tomorrow. Bro, my cousin and I, we were just talking about it. I've got I went to a birthday party today at Peter Piper Pizza, and my cousin is a huge Spurs fan, and we just got to talking about everything that we've been watching in this series in particular. If San Antonio does not win that game tomorrow, it's not going to be a good feeling going back to OKC to try to win a couple of road games. Here's hoping San Antonio can get it done. The score is 52-50, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the middle of a commercial break in between James Harden free throws. For those of y'all who missed this entire postseason, the Cleveland Cavaliers have made it here via the Raptors, followed by the Pistons, and now they're facing the Knicks. The Knicks have made it here via Atlanta Hawks and then a sweep over the 76ers, who, honestly, I don't know what happened to the Boston Celtics. I don't know what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were doing while they were picking their noses in that series. We should be watching right now. I don't want to say we should be watching the Celtics in here in this spot, but I would have liked to have seen more than a sweep out of that series right there. Over on this side, guys, we've got the San Antonio Spurs, who got to where they got after beating the Blazers and the Timberwolves, and are now facing a 2-1 deficit in their series over the Oklahoma City Thunder, or I guess under the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the Thunder swept the Suns, swept the Lakers, and are now looking at a 2-1 lead in the series over my Spurs. The NBA postseason will not last forever, guys, and when the season is over, we will be pivoting to the World Cup. We are going to be covering, I actually just talked to Santino about this today. I think the respectful thing to do is to cover all 3 first games for the home countries, i.e. Mexico, Canada, and USA. So between June 11th, 12th, and 13th, we are going to cover USA, Canada, and Mexico and their games in the World Cup, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We'll also cover the USA throughout the entire tournament, so if you guys want to come back in our interim between basketball and American football, we will be covering the World Cup. This only happens once every 4 years, guys, so be sure to plug in for that. Anyways, we'll talk more about the World Cup later in this game. Free throw number 2 will be made here for James Harden. It's 52-51. The New York Knicks have the ball. Brunson, currently covered by Strus. Brunson uses the screen from Anunoby. Brunson continues towards the baseline. Anunoby is open, but a hand comes in. It is a pass to Josh Hart instead. Sidestep triple. Finds the wedge in the corner, but doesn't find the hoop. It's a missed shot. It's Cleveland with the basketball. Donovan Mitchell is back in the game. He's going to be stripped. It's a fast break for New York. There's a jam. That's Josh Hart. Hart gets a bucket, and Josh Hart is now up to 7. It's 54-51. Cavaliers with the ball. Out to the left. There's a pass to Strus. Strus for 3. No. Rebound, Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns gets another rebound. He's got 3 on the day. Hart gives to Anunoby. Anunoby in the paint. Shoots over Jarrett Allen. Can't get the shot to go. It's an offensive rebound here for the New York Knicks. They've still got it. A turnaround jump shot not going to fall for Karl-Anthony Towns. It's a defensive rebound. Looked like it's going to be pulled down here this time by Jarrett Allen. Donovan Mitchell gives to James Harden. Harden is going to go up. He's in trouble. There's going to be a jump ball here. It'll be a Harden and Towns jump ball. Yeah, good luck with that. So a jump ball coming in for Harden versus Karl-Anthony Towns. Looks like Shania says that Karl-Anthony Towns is still scoreless in this quarter. But he does have 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Interesting that we got a jump ball on that one. Let's see who wins it. It's probably going to be New York, right? It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Karl-Anthony Towns being, what, 6 inches taller than James Harden? Should be an easy tip-off. All right, 2:12 left to go in the first half. James Harden, a little excited for the tip-off there. Looks like it's going to be tipped off. Wow, bobbled and messy somehow. How did the Knicks come up with that? That was a terrible jump ball. There's a shot that goes up. Brunson knocks down the J right there. Abadi. That's all, folks. Okay. So the shot was just made by Jalen Brunson. James Harden goes to the far wing, gives to Max Strus. Strus gives to Jarrett Allen. It's 56-51. Almost stolen again by the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell will drive. He'll be fouled on the shot, and he goes to the free throw line for 2. Josh Hart going to be charged with the foul. That's his first of the day. I'm not sure what ails or what has been ailing Donovan Mitchell in this game or why he went to the locker room, but he is back, and he's at the line shooting 2 shots. Okay, at the free throw line. Free throw number 1 for Spider-Man. No good. And so Donovan Mitchell misses free throw number 1. Someone somewhere out there is going to say that Donovan Mitchell is selling. Donovan Mitchell today, missing that free throw. Not like him, especially in such a clutch situation here today. Second free throw for Donovan Mitchell. Also going to miss. So Donovan Mitchell misses back-to-back free throws. He's now 4 for 6 at the line. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. 1:30 left to play in the half. Brunson to the right, continues to work to the right. He's now under the rim. Pass. Anunoby attacks. Anunoby clears one more time. And now here's the attack from Josh Hart. Shoots from the elbow. Good! As the shot clock was winding down. 1:12 left to play. Cavaliers with the ball. It is James Harden. Harden covered by, looks like Bridges. Harden to the base of the Cavs logo. He shoots the straightaway tray. Harden can't get it to go. It's a defensive board for Towns. Again, rebound number 4. And a stolen pass here for the Cavaliers. Terrible pass for New York. Harden looking for an opportunity. Wide open. It's Strus. No, man, what is wrong with Cleveland? They cannot shoot right now. Here's Brunson. Backs it up. Gives to OG Anunoby, who is fouled on the shot attempt. 38.3 here left to go. Anunoby earns a trip to the line. Anunoby earns a trip to the free throw line. It's going to be a foul charged to Donovan Mitchell. So Donovan Mitchell picks up foul number, looks like 2 for him today. That first free throw is good to help extend the lead to 8 for the New York Knicks. We had a tied game just moments ago, guys. It was tied here in the second quarter. And as time keeps on keeping on, the New York Knicks have extended their lead. Second free throw for OG Anunoby, also good. So it's now a 9-point lead here for the New York Knicks. It is going to be Cavaliers basketball. Donovan Mitchell to the right. Donovan Mitchell lines up the triple. Good! Spider-Man knocks it down, 60-54. The New York Knicks going to bring it back. Jalen Brunson covered by Strus. Brunson will hold here. There's about a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson still holding right now. Brunson all the way to the top of the screen, gives to OG Anunoby in the paint. Bad pass backwards. It's out of bounds. It's a turnover, and it's Cavaliers ball to end the quarter here. Let's see if they can prioritize, optimize, and execute. Down by 6 with 9.7 left to go in the quarter. We should be getting an inbound pass. Couple substitutions coming in for the final possession of the first half here. A crucial game. Evan Mobley not even paying attention. The official almost handed that off to him and put it into play. Donovan Mitchell will drive here, will pass last moment. Pump fake, shot goes up, wants the foul. James Harden continues to scream here saying, where is the foul? So James Harden not going to get the shot at the end of the game. He's clearly upset. But that's the way the half ends. Harden wanted the free throw. I don't think they're going to look at this again. I think they're going to take it to the locker room. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to go to the locker room here, guys. James Harden will not get those free throws. Classic Tony Brothers move right there. Let's go to our trivia quiz, shall we? Okay. All right, guys, it's halftime. Let's do this thing. Shout out to our boy Santino who put this trivia quiz together for you, ladies and gentlemen, working hard on the back end to keep you guys entertained. We're going to start this trivia quiz with easy questions. They will progressively get harder. Here comes question number 1. You should all get this right. What is the name of the Knicks home court? Is it the Ball Arena, the Moda Center, or Madison Square Garden? A, B, or C? Someone says I want Domino's Pizza right now. MSG. It is MSG. I didn't realize that was the acronym. Fair enough, guys. It is Madison Square Garden. They've played there forever and ever. Forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Yes. Arguably the most famous venue on planet Earth. That's the answer to question number 1. Here comes question number 2, guys. Question number 2. Which Cavaliers player is known as Spida? Is it, and I've said this multiple times today, so I hope you all get this one right too. Is it Donovan Mitchell, Jarrett Allen, or Evan Mobley? Who is known as Spida? A, B, or C? The answer is indeed Donovan Mitchell. I love the graphics that Santino has been coming up with. There he is with Tom Holland, who's arguably the best Spider-Man. I think he's a great Spider-Man personally. But no hints says no. Fair. All right, let's go to question number 3. Which Knicks player wore the now retired number 33? Allen Houston, Bernard King, or Patrick Ewing? A, B, or C? Even Robert says no hints, Mario. Okay, all right. A couple of y'all saying Ewing. A lot of you guys saying Ewing right now. Someone came in with the letter B. number 33 is not B, it is C. It is Patrick Ewing. And that was well before he had his superpower stolen from the Monstars in Space Jam. I guess it was around that same time. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Patrick Ewing and his illustrious career. Let's go to question number 4. Entering today's game, who was leading the Cleveland Cavaliers in postseason personal fouls? Is that Max Strus, Evan Mobley, or Donovan Mitchell? Who has committed the most postseason personal fouls this year? A, B, or C? A slew of you guys checking in with the letter A. That is correct, guys. Max Strus with 51 fouls committed. Donovan Mitchell with 48 and Evan Mobley with just 40. Max Strus has been extremely intense. He also understands that he's not as valuable from a scoring position, so he's willing to eat those fouls and potentially get ejected if needed. All right, guys. Jalen Brunson is one of how many players to have scored 40-plus points in 4 consecutive playoff games? Is it 4, 5, or 6 players that have done this in the history of the National Basketball Association? How many players have scored 40 points in 4 consecutive? The answer is just 4, guys. Jerry West, Bernard King, Michael Jordan, and Jalen M.F. Brunson. Insane. He had 4 straight in the 2024 playoffs. Pretty insane. Okay, here comes question number 6, guys. Next question. In Game 5 of the 2016 NBA Finals, LeBron and which other player both scored 41 points? Was that Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, or Kevin Love? A, B, or C? Both players combined had 82 points, 41 and 41. You guys remember that? I know Cavs fans remember this. Most of y'all are right as well, guys. It is indeed Kyrie Irving. 41 points apiece? That's ridiculous. For these two guys to do that, I'd love to actually see that out of Wemby and Stephon Castle. Don't think that's going to happen. Okay, question number 7. Are you ready? Let's do it. The last time that the Knicks reached the NBA Finals, which of these players' fathers was on the Knicks roster? Was it Josh Hart's dad, Jalen Brunson's dad, or Mikal Bridges' dad? The last time that the New York Knicks made it to the NBA Finals, which of these 3 players' fathers was on the Knicks roster? I think a lot of you guys might get this one right indeed. And it is also, for sure, going to be Jalen Brunson. Yeah, his dad's actually an assistant coach on the team right now, in case you did not know. Most of you guys knew this one. Looks like most of you guys got it right. All right, guys, question number 8. Which of these events took place at the Cavaliers' original home court, the Cleveland Arena? Was it the first ever rock and roll concert, the first ever American hockey game, or the first ever Cleveland Auto Show? A, B, or C, guys, which of these events took place at their original home court? This is a really cool fun fact, by the way, in case you didn't know. Now, it has been said that the first ever rock and roll concert ever happened in Cleveland at this arena, at the Moondog Coronation Ball at the Cleveland Arena way back in the day. In case you did not know, you can look it up. That's an actual, you can Google it. You can say cap all you want. Google it, bro. All right, y'all. Who holds the all-time record for total playoff points? Is it LeBron James? For total playoff turnovers. Who holds the all-time record for total playoff turnovers? LeBron James, Magic Johnson, or James Harden? A, B, or C? So this is not a single game there, Ernest. This is over forever. LeBron James, with so many playoff appearances, has the most playoff turnovers out of any player ever in the history of the National Basketball Association. Now, that might be a negative stat for him, but let's not forget that he also has the most points ever out of any player in the National Basketball Association. Final question, guys. Which team holds the largest playoff win streak in a single postseason? Is it the Warriors, the Lakers, or the Cavaliers? In a postseason, the largest win streak, A, B, or C? The answer, interestingly enough, is the Golden State Warriors. 15 wins in a row back in 2017, guys. They swept round one. They swept round two. They swept the conference finals. And then they played one more good game before hitting a wall. Anyways, how did you guys do on that trivia quiz? How did you guys do on that trivia quiz? Someone actually knew the full answer. They said 15 Warriors. You guys do okay? Got about 6 minutes left to go in halftime. Fly says Warriors. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Not half bad. Digital Odyssey says, where is my prize? You were playing for points, and the points do not matter. It's just like whose line is it anyway? Guys, if y'all had fun, do me a favor, smash that like button. We are actually still short of our goal. Our goal for today during the first half was to get to 1,000 likes. We only need 48 more likes to get there. If you're watching, smash that button. All right, guys. Here's a quick word from our sponsors. If your parlay is looking bleak, guys, this could be a good alternative for you. If you are also not currently invested, this could be a really good option for you. So without any further ado, I'll be back in 60 seconds. Hang tight.
Bro, I just whiffed so bad on my parlay again.
Bro, what? How much is that now?
I don't know, like $500?
Dude, are you serious? Are you still gonna be able to pay the rent?
I mean, I guess. I just have to win my money back.
Yeah, but you're like super stressed out and now you're trying to get right back to where you started.
Yeah, and?
Bro, you gamble $100 every single week. That's $5,200 a year.
What?
If you took that money and invested it every single month, over 30 years because of compound interest, you'd have like $2 million, bro.
Bro, that's not true, dude. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious.
Okay, $2 million, dude. Yeah, okay, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. I started using Acorns, and it just does all of the investing for me automatically. You can do like $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever you're willing to put in. In your case, I guess $100 a week.
Okay, but why would I do that when I could just hit this 10-leg parlay and just win $10,000 right now?
Dude, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
All right, fine. I'll download the app. But when I hit this 10-leg parlay, bro, I'm deleting it immediately.
Bro, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
I'm hitting
You're
this
not
10-leg.
hitting. You're not hitting a 10-leg parlay. That's just not happening.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this 10-leg parlay.
You're an idiot.
All right, guys. So that was just a quick word right there. We are currently affiliate partners with Acorns, y'all. If you've never used Acorns or you've never invested in the past, it is the easiest way to just get started. It will round up your spare change. Anytime you swipe your card or buy something on Amazon, if it's $5.75, it'll take the extra 25 cents and just immediately invest it into a variety of different things. It's not just going into stocks. It's not just going into bonds. It's not just going into Bitcoin. It diversifies and simplifies your portfolio for you. The best way for beginners to get started. Feel free to go do your own research. You don't have to use my link, but if you do use my link that I just plugged into the chat or in the video description, it does help this channel out tremendously. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for humoring me during that quick break. Let's get back to this. Investing is based on, says Gulag. Let's see, Knicks in 4. Let's go OKC. Acorns is great. Been using it for 5 years, says Paul Wall. Been using it for a while, man. I've been using it for a while. When he says you're an idiot, reminds me of my ex, says Mr. Mojo. Shout out to Robert and Robert. Shout out to you guys. What's up? Canadian hockey, bro. 2-2. We up 1-0. Let's go up 2-0. Another great investment is a Football Nation membership. I like that, Courtney. I'm going to message you after today's game because I'm excited for our meeting on Monday with you, me, and Santino. Super, super excited for that. Hottie says, go get your bag, bro. Working on it, man. Commander says, missed out on so many games because of work-related stuff. Hey, Commander, if you ever get a chance and you're at work and you can't watch these games, but you have a set of headphones, plug me into your headphones, man. If you're ever at some kind of awful mixer that you didn't want to go to, or your in-laws, your wife drags you to a house party at the in-laws, plug in your headphones, bro. I got you. If you're working under your car, or taking care of dishes, or folding some laundry, or handling your daily chores and can't watch the game, plug in your headphones. I got you. Folks, the score is 60-54. The New York Knicks up by 6. Looks like Heat Nation asking how I am. Doing really well, man. How are you? Love what Bam Adebayo did this year. Be curious to see if he is able to do more next year. Let's see. Why only 39 likes? No, we got more than that, Gabe. According to my analytics, we did already break 1,000. We're sitting at 1081 according to the analytics on my side. Shout out to Logan Hicks. Heat not playing, says Mr. Mojo. In beard class, Knicks sweeping, or Knicks sweep looking like, hopefully. I hit a 0 ledger today. Swaggy. Nice. Can confirm these are the best to watch at work. Hey, whoops. Is that I forget the name of that Pokemon. Is that a Wooper? Is that a Wooper? That's like Gen 3, so I think it evolves into a Quagsire. I could be wrong. Anyways, I don't remember my Pokemon anymore. Thanks for the coverage. Cool Acorns commercial. Alejandro. Thank you, Mr. Vargas. We have more in the chamber. Just got to find some time to get it done. My time has been getting pulled in one direction and getting pulled in the other, so haven't been as laser focused as I'd like to be, but that will be changing here soon. All right, guys. Well, second half about to get started, so let's go through the quick box scores here. Enough of me rambling. Let's get on target. So in this game, folks, we'll start with the Cleveland Cavaliers side, the home team. Jarrett Allen in this contest. Allen has played 16 minutes. He's got 12 points. Evan Mobley in this game, 18 minutes with 7 points. It is not Max Strus getting the start, guys. This is not anyone's fault but my own. I have not updated the slide. Santino did. I didn't download it. Wade, 12. This is why I'm honestly fine leaving Max Strus here, because Wade has played 12 minutes, but Max Strus has played 14. Dean Wade has 0 points. Max Strus at least has 3. Donovan Mitchell today. Looked like he faced some kind of injury scare. 18 minutes, 12 points for him. And James Harden, 19 minutes and 14 points. James Harden was clearly fouled on that last shot, and there was time for free throws, but the officials didn't give it to him. Here's the look right now at the other side of the equation. The New York Knicks. Okay, starting from the big man. Karl Anthony Towns today. 20 minutes, 11 points. OG Anunoby, 15 minutes, 13 points. Mikal Bridges, 19 minutes and 10 points. Josh Hart with 9 points. Jalen Brunson with 9 points. The second half is officially underway, so let's lock back in. It's New York with the basketball. They are heading towards the left of your screen. Over the head pass. A shot goes up for OG Anunoby and in. Anunoby knocks down the three-point shot. Here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are currently down by 9. Out to Evan Mobley. Mobley inside here to Jarrett Allen. It's going to be stripped away by the New York Knicks. Knicks defense starting to get a lot more alive right now. Brunson bounced to the right. It's in the hands here of Anunoby, who almost loses it. Gives to Hart. Hart holds. Fast ball inside. That's going to sail past everybody and go out of bounds. He was expecting a runner to go through. So the score is 63-54. Cleveland Cavaliers bring it back. It's Donovan Mitchell and Spider-Man will drive, kicks to Mobley for three. Good for Evan Mobley. 63 to 57. It's now a 6-point game here. Jalen Brunson runs at the top of the screen, gives this to Mikal Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson continues towards the baseline. He'll shoot in open space. Nice shot for him, uncontested. It's Cleveland with the basketball. Again at the top of the screen, Donovan Spida-Mitchell at the three-point line. Continues to work the three-point line. He's now in the paint. Paint is packed with 3 white jerseys. Fadeaway jump shot good right there for Donovan Mitchell. He's now got 14 on the day. Tied up with James Harden here. New York Knicks with the ball. Knicks bring it up. It's Josh Hart. Hart bounce past this one to Towns. Towns back to Hart. Hart clears. Brunson covered by Wade. Brunson gives to Hart. Triple goes. Hart no good. Defensive board by Dean Wade. Wade gets a defensive rebound. Trying to fast break right now. It's going to be stolen by New York. Cleveland had the right idea. Could not execute though. OG Anunoby wearing that 8 on his back will go up. Pass to Bridges. Bridges going to shoot and score. It's 67 to 59. New York up right now by 8. James Harden at the three-point line. Harden backs up again. Covered by Brunson, gives to Mobley. Mobley at the straightaway, back to Harden. Harden back to Mobley. Mobley drives. Mobley rejected here. Looks like a defensive recovery for the New York Knicks. Knicks with the ball. Here's a handoff to Anunoby. One more to Hart. Hart has the pressure coming in. It's stolen the other way. So both teams packing the paint, refusing to give up paint points right now. Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell going to have the ball slapped out of his hands. It goes out of bounds and stays down here with the Cleveland Cavaliers. 67 to 59. It's Cavs basketball, 9:09 left to go in quarter number 3. 9:09 left to go in quarter number 3. James Harden inbounds this one. Quick release on the shot. It's good. Looked like a three-point shot to me. Donovan Mitchell catch and shoot from the corner. It's now a 5-point game. Jalen Brunson at the top of the screen. At the Rocket Arena logo, he approaches the perimeter. Covered right now by Donovan Mitchell. He gets past him. He'll shoot this one, but miss. Wade gets another defensive rebound. Dean Wade not doing much offensively, but at least he's got 2 boards. Donovan Mitchell at the three-point line uses a Mobley screen. Bounces to Mobley, who was not expecting it. He will go up and shoot. He'll be fouled by OG Anunoby. And a trip to the free throw line for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland looking to try to make this a series. Cleveland trying to make this a series. We'll see if they can. The Knicks are so good. Wade, oh, white-skinned brick. Let's see. Finally off of work, says Gray 59. How's the soundproof door project coming? Mr. Balboa. It's at a full standstill, bro. I haven't put the soundproofing on the door yet, man. I know you guys are waiting for me to soundproof that door as well so I can continue to get super hyped in these games, but soundproofing stuff is kind of pricey, man. Here's Brunson. He gives this out to OG Anunoby, back to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns gives this to Hart for 3. Doink, no good. Defensive board, James Harden. Harden gives this to Spida-Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers currently down by 3. A three-point shot will fly. That's no good. Defensive rebound again. Looks like the New York Knicks come back with it. Pass to Karl Towns. Inside to Bridges. An assist for Towns and a shot for Bridges. It's 69 giggity to 64. Ball coming back. It's in the hands of Harden. Harden gives to Mobley. Mobley will drive. Mobley out to the three-point line. It's Wade. Wade gives out to Donovan Mitchell again. Shot clock down to 5. Donovan Mitchell feeds inside to Wade. Tries to throw it through triple coverage. Here's another run at it, and that's going to be a shot there for That's Mikal Bridges who finishes at the rim. Shot goes down for New York. It's a 7-point game. Timeout called by Atkinson. 3 timeouts remaining for the Cleveland Cavaliers now. Someone said, you seem plenty hyped enough. Yeah, so I'm hyped right now because my son's not home. He's at my mom's house, and my wife is actually on the way to go pick him up right now. So I'm able to get real hyped for these games. But his bedroom is like 2 doors over, 1 door over. And I've got some soundproofing panels up here, but it's more of just like acoustic dampening. I need to actually get soundproofing on that door. Shout out to Heat Nation saying, is Mario Spanish? Dominicano. O como decimos nosotros, Dominicano soy. Adam says, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Shout out to my boy Drago. What'd you do today, says Mike G. So, D. Wade plays for the Cavs. Well, Dwayne Wade did play for the Cavs for 1 season. Dean Wade does not play for the Cavs. It's very different D. Wade for sure. Just use thick blankets and nails, says Hottie. NBA should hire you, says Urahara. We got plenty of growth left before we get there. Que lo que, Dominicano? Que onda, mi gente? Bienvenidos, Chris. Stop hating on Wade, says Only 44. Feels like Mitchell is the only one on his team trying to win right now. It feels bad, says Lazy. Nice shout out to Big. Well done. The Vision in WWE Wrestling right now for the tag team titles. Okay. Whatever happened to Rey Mysterio? I love that guy with the 619. Let's see. Drinking and I see you, trucker driver. Truck driver. I hope you're not doing that while driving your trucks. 4 and out, says Duncan Stewart. Oh, that's a good baseball or a good football reference that totally sticks for a potential sweep if the New York Knicks can pull it off. Would be a 3 and out, not a 4 and out, but yeah. Oh, we back just tuning in. Es solo que más Mario. Champion, que onda, Heat Nation? Where is Sam Merrill? Harden don't deserve the hate, bruh. Dude, James Harden has the most turnovers ever committed in a single postseason game with 13. James Harden has never won a ring. James Harden's career will be remembered by almost good enough to get there. And that sucks. But, hey, Rey Mysterio still wrestles. Okay. Where is Bridges? He's out there. Isn't Karl Anthony Towns Dominican? He is Dominican. Let's see. Truck driver saying, pick it, pack it, fire it up, come along, and take a hit from the, put the down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new method. Inhale, exhale. Just got a in the mail. All right. Just having some fun. Let's get back to this game, shall we? Totally down a rabbit hole. Let's get back to this game. So the basketball is in the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers will bring it back. It's Evan Mobley with possession of it. Mobley gives to Harden. Harden at the straightaway, feeds to Mobley. Mobley fakes a pass. Mobley in trouble, has to pass this backwards, but it's stolen. Good read by Mikal Bridges. New York Knicks with the basketball. Towns gives to Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line will reset for New York. Brunson attacks now, changes his mind, decides not to shoot. Comes back the other way, decides to shoot. Towns tries to tip in, can't get it. Then he gets a third chance, and he will score. It's 73-64. The Cleveland Cavaliers down by 9. New York back on defense. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Whistle comes in. Tony Brothers blows the whistle. 6:45 left to go. Mr. Mojo says that was tight. Hey, he says you're helping me improve with my English. Happy to help. Happy to help. Adam says Cypress Hill. Man, my favorite movie of all time is Grandma's Boy. watched that movie 1,000 times. And it's a stoner cult classic. Here's a three-point shot. That's no good for Max Strus. It's going to be a hard-fought offensive rebound for the Cavaliers. Euro step, shot goes up. Donovan Mitchell gets it to go. It's 73-66 in a 7-point game still here at the Rocket Arena. Looks like the inbound pass will be finding the hands of Bridges. Mikal Bridges gives out to Towns. Towns back to Bridges. Bridges gets the angle. He'll shoot and score. It's 75-66. Another shot falls for Mikal Bridges. He leads the way with 18 points. OG Anunoby with 16. Ball kicked out of bounds off the foot of James Harden. It's going to be New York Knicks basketball. Harden lost his balance, kicked the ball out. It's a turnover. It's Knicks ball. How could he see me? I hate your face. Three-point shot goes up. That's no good for New York. Cleveland coming back the other way. Ball in the hands of James Harden. Harden looks to the left. Hands coming in. OG Anunoby almost strips it. Donovan Mitchell, one more to Strus. Wide open. Good for Strus. 75-69. All right. Basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks once again. Jalen Brunson is on the run, gets right past Donovan Mitchell. Whistle comes in as he is fouled on the play. He'll earn a trip to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for Brunson. Yeah, you're freaking weird. He says, what did you say? I love that movie. Again, Harden, a no-show. Who would have thought, says J-Dog Vids. Taylor and Kelsey left, says Shannon. You got the Celtics, Sixers, Pistons, and Lakers gone. Yes, sir, Mr. Truck Driver, sir. Only 44. Only 448 says hello. I do like that Brad Pitt movie. Fury, that's a good one. Team Grandma's boy. Cat's under the couch. Oh, my gosh. I've got too many lines from that movie. No drink. He didn't say giggity. I did not say giggity. Not this time. Not this time. Mario, would you love LeBron on your team? I don't want LeBron on the San Antonio Spurs. We don't need LeBron on the San Antonio Spurs. What we need are bench players who don't get outscored 3-1. The score is 77-69. Giggity. And the Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball again. James Harden for 3. That's no good. It's a defensive board right now by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell will give this over to the left-hand side, and it's Jalen Brunson with the ball once again. Brunson at the near wing. He's close to the hash here. Works to the left. Goes to the baseline. Fakes the shot. Passes this, and it's poked away by Sam Merrill. Looks like Max Strus comes up with it. Gives to Merrill. Merrill back out to the three-point line. Merrill gives this over to Donovan Spider Mitchell. Spider Mitchell splits the defense, drives, shoots with the left hand. Not going to be able to finish at the rim for Cleveland. It's a missed shot. It's New York basketball. Now Mikal Bridges with 4:45 left to go in the quarter gives this over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson uses a Robinson screen. He's at the elbow, gives to Anunoby. Anunoby drives, jams it down. That's another bucket for the New York Knicks. It's 79-69. The clock will stop right now. Atkinson screaming right now at the officials here. 10-point game in Cleveland. Is this going to be how the series ends? On a sweep? It is possible. Donovan Mitchell shoots the triple. Mitchell, desperation 3, no good. Defensive rebound. Jalen Brunson will pull it down. Brunson at the three-point line. He's in the paint. He'll shoot. That's a good shot. Strong hand, left hand for him. Nice shot for Jalen Brunson. It's up to a 12-point lead, 81-69. Ball in the hands right now of Harden. Nobody fears the beard at this point. Bad pass underneath to Jarrett Allen. He does recover, tries a shot. He'll be hit, and Jarrett Allen goes to the line for 2. Looks like the foul will be charged to Mitchell Robinson. Mitch Robinson picks up a foul right now. This is what I'm saying, man. There's just not as much excitement about this series as there is about the Spurs and OKC. I think the numbers across all of the platforms kind of show that. Right now we're sitting at about 5,000 viewers. Salute to you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Free throw number 1. No good for Jarrett Allen. 3:58 left to go. Rocky says, let's be honest. He says, Wemby ain't that good. The difference in him and most of us is that we're drinking beer watching these games. He's 7'5". With that wingspan, I'm pretty sure I'd be good if I was that size as well. I don't know, man. Have you heard of Manute Bol? There's a shot. He wasn't very good. That shot is good right there for the Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. It's 83-69 there. 83-70. One of those free throws went down. Ball in the hands right now of James Harden. He shoots this one. He'll score. It's 83-72. There have been a lot of 7-footers in the NBA, guys, and Wemby is not the tallest one to have ever played by a long shot. He is good, and there's no denying that. Not only that, but his mental capability and mental fortitude is well beyond his years. But we're not talking about Wemby right now. We're talking about the New York Knicks and how they've just earned a trip to the free throw line. Deuce McBride was fouled by Sam Merrill under the rim. Looks like Deuce McBride will go to the line for 2 shots. Okay. So Deuce McBride is fouled by Sam Merrill here. Pretty obvious foul right there, too. Probably fouled twice by Sam Merrill. We're at the line shooting 2. 3:07 left to go in quarter number 3. First free throw will land right there for Miles McBride. He's now got, looks like, 5 points on the day. OKC and Spurs are more dynamic games, says Eds 7570. Watch out for trouble. All right, guys. New York up by 12. New York now up by 13. It's 85-72. Both free throws were made at the line here for Deuce McBride. Basketball at the top of the screen, on the right side of your screen, and in the hands of the Cavaliers. Bounce pass to Evan Mobley. Mobley's now in the paint. He's covered by Mitch Robinson. He'll give this to Strus, who lets it fly. That's no good. Defensive rebound for Josh Hart. Hart brings it all the way back. He approaches the perimeter, fakes the handoff to Deuce, looks out to Landry Shamet, gives it to him. Shamet back to Hart, not expecting the pass. It's a turnover. Very human moment that just happened right there. Shamet just tried to give it back to Josh Hart, and he was not expecting the pass. So it's Cavaliers basketball. The New York Knicks are calling a full timeout. I'm excited to call timeouts like this when football comes back around. Yao Ming, lame AF. Just dropped in to say what's up. What's up, William Pryor? Appreciate you, brother. Fist bumps. 2:32 left to go in quarter number 3. All right. He's saying wrap it up, dude. Lazy. Not much we can do there. We still got 2:36 left to go in quarter number 3, so we've still got close to 15 minutes left in this game. Back to who? Mike Jones. 281-330-8004. Sure, Mario. Hello, Football Nation. The Dusty Attic, welcome back, saying go Canes. Will Evan Mobley get 16 points? That's a great question, Dr. ACP. Hang on. I got to rub the crystal ball over here. I can't let you guys see the crystal ball because once I show you guys, it's going to be, looks like, shake that up a little bit. The answer is check again at the end of the game. Okay, we'll find out in just a little bit, bro. We'll find out, Dr. ACP. Chris Thomas, thank you, sir. Let's do another quiz, says timestamp copy version 4. Let's see. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you checking in. OMG, says Margie. Fourth quarter is Brunson burner time. Just punched me in the eye, bro. Ouch. Oof. I don't think so, says Archiver. Who is my favorite rapper of all time? I don't know, man. I got to go with Eminem for me personally. I remember buying the 8 Mile album when I was like in 5th grade, and my parents being from the Dominican Republic, they didn't speak English. They didn't care. So I was able to pick up the 8 Mile album, and here I am in 6th grade bumping it in my head. Yeah, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Anyways, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm definitely a metalhead, rock and roll, more than I am a rap fan. But there are some really good artists out there that I really like. Some that are super underrated. Like, I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys who are into the rap scene have heard of Immortal Technique. That dude is incredible with the stories he tells. But there's a lot. Let's see. Once in a lifetime, says Mike G. Great job, man. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's go Knicks, says Lyndon. Do you like Metallica? Give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me that which I desire. Yeah, I like Metallica. Bro, Metallica, if you've never played the Guitar Hero for Metallica, you are missing out. You gotta play Guitar Hero Metallica. Absolute amazing game. Best Guitar Hero, second to none. Period. End of story. Okay, score is 85-72 is what I've got on my screen. 85-72 is what I've got on my screen. Someone said Led Zeppelin in the chat. Never heard Nas? I've heard Nas. Of course I've heard Nas. Basketball currently with the Cleveland Cavaliers. James Harden gives to Schroeder. Schroeder to Merrill. Bounce pass inside and a jam at the rim. Evan Mobley gets 2 points back. It's an 11-point game here at the Rocket Arena. Cleveland, Ohio, looking for something to cheer for. Jalen Brunson looks up, gives to Shamet, back to Brunson. Brunson swings the ball low. Brunson uses a beautiful screen set by Mitch Robinson. Blocking foul going to be charged against Schroeder, and it looks like Brunson goes to the line for 2 shots. Foul called right there. Brunson burner going to step it up for sure. All right, someone said Ren and Stimpy. Someone said Kurt Cobain. Jay said that was legendary. All right, y'all. We're at the line. Brunson shooting 2. First free throw for Brunson is good. It's now 86-74. One more shot for Mobley, says Dr. ACP. Yeah, he really just needs one more shot. 2 more free throws. He's having a good day, man. He's having a good day. Brunson, free throw number 2. Good to go. 87-74. The New York Knicks in a comfortable spot right now. They're up by 13. The Cleveland Cavaliers looking for an answer here as the time starts to wind down. Dennis Schroeder pushed back out of the painted area and chased out to the perimeter by, looks like Brunson. Here's a handoff to James Harden, who's now covered by Brunson. Harden gets a lot of attention. Pass to Schroeder. Pass to Merrill. Merrill for 3. Good! Off the backboard. Merrill banks it in from downtown. Not expecting that. Jalen Brunson covered by Strus. Strus going to shove Brunson. Brunson hits the deck. Strus plays crazy defense here. Strus does not agree with the call from the officials. Brunson kind of dove on that play just a little bit. Looks like Andrena saying Brazil is online. Welcome in, Brazil. Shout out to you guys. Gary drops a super chat saying, sent a flow state. Gary, thank you. Here's Strus. Strus got his feet kind of tangled up with Brunson. Just a little bit. Yeah, so Brunson decided to take the dive. We start the clock. New York with the basketball, top of the screen. It's in the hands right now of Josh Hart. Hart hands this backwards to Jalen Brunson. Fakes the pass left. Brunson still with it. at the straightaway. Brunson spins while in the paint. Fancy footwork will shoot and overcook it. It's out of bounds, and it stays with New York. Last touched by the Cleveland Cavaliers. 87-77. 10-point lead as we approach quarter number 4. As we approach quarter number 4. There's James Harden. Camera is focused on him right now. Tony Brothers blows the whistle. And they're going to take a quick look at this. Looks like the New York Knicks are in the bonus right now. Just make sure my wife didn't send me a message. She might even be home. I just haven't had a chance to check. Okay. 4 timeouts remain for the New York Knicks. 3 timeouts remain right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks like they're going to be taking another look at this right here, guys. Let's see what the call is for these officials. An official review coming in right now for this officiating crew. They're going to take a quick look at this, guys. It is Tony Brothers out there as the main official. Tyler Ford looks like Gediminas Petri. Nightmare of a name. We're not calling that right now. We'll work on that later. Anyways, one of the least experienced officials in this postseason currently calling this game. Brunson to inbound. He'll find Miles McBride. McBride will shoot from the corner. That shot's no good. It's a defensive rebound for Strus. Strus is on the run. Gives to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder fakes a pass to the left, looks to the right, and finds Harden. Harden at the Cavaliers logo. Covered by Brunson. Still covered by Brunson, showing off the moves here. Harden goes to the left, fakes to the right, goes up and shoots, gets the shot to go, and the foul here. That'll be a foul against Mitch Robinson. James Harden slow to get up right now. He'll be picked up by his boys and takes a trip to the line. It's 87-79. Here's to make it a 7-point game. Nice move. Really nice move for James Harden there. Do you call baseball games? That guy 90 asks. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, but only postseason baseball. Harden at the free throw line. Scores. It's a 7-point game. As we approach quarter number 4 with 53 seconds here left to play, the New York Knicks bring the basketball up court. It's in the hands of Josh Hart. Looks like the Rocket Arena is now on their feet here. Jalen Brunson looking to silence this crowd. Brunson covered by Schroeder. Brunson drives, shoots, scores! And you can hear a pin drop after that shot. Inbound pass coming in right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll bring this one up. It's Dennis Schroeder on the run. Schroeder drives, kicks, Mobley for 3. Doink. It's going to be an offensive rebound here as Strus pushes this back out to James Harden. Harden to the left. Harden continues to hold. He's currently being picked up here by Josh Hart. Harden shake and bake, shoots this one. That's another doink. It's another offensive rebound. Max Strus hands this to Mobley. Mobley gets the jam, and that's your 16 points right there, bro. 6.9 left to go in the quarter. New York Knicks looking to shoot at the end of it. Brunson alley-oops it. And with 0.1 left to go, that's the end of the quarter here. Don't know how Mitch Robinson was able to get the jam at the end, but that's it. Quarter number 4 coming up now. So that's the end of the third, fourth quarter on the way, guys. And with 9 more to go, we might actually hit our goal today. Rock and roll. All right, guys. 91-82. That movie was dope. Mobley is him, says Dr. ACP. Classic, says Mr. Mojo. Doink, says J-Dog Vids. Reggie, thank you, sir. And you got the tool, bro. You got all the tools. Just subscribed. Reggie, thank you, Reggie. Reggie and Milo, the cat. No Otis? That's okay. The doinker, the better. The doinkier, the doinkier, the better, says Drago. Rick says I'll subscribe. Sweep, it's so overwhelmingly obvious, says Alexa. Did you hear about the Giannis Mobley trade? I did not. Is Wade and Allen coming back in the 4th? All right, folks. Well, right now we are in the middle of a commercial break. It's the end of quarter number 3. Quarter number 4 is on the horizon. We're not going to get too much of time, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me actually 60 seconds during the end of this third quarter. I'm going to just poke my head out, see if my wife is home, and I'll be right back. Hang tight. All right. Well, I texted her. She's at my mom's right now. That's cool. All good. All good. We're good. Should be heading back right now. He better took out that trash, says Corey. Let's see. Noob committee. We can do that. Is Allen coming back? Probably. Gilbert, thank you, sir. We need Hanson's bop, 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 doo, wop, ooh, wop, bop, bop, doo. Yeah, yeah. Something like that. Close to in the key. We'll have to work on that. Mr. Mojo 2539 just got in trouble. Hey, man, if you didn't get in trouble, then are you even cool? And you ain't cool unless you pee your pants. Happy Gilmore reference. Let's see. If you want to learn about the NBA history, I looked into it already, says Truck Driver. Y'all think Bridges getting one bucket? That's possible, Dr. APC. We've got listened on my hour drive just now. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that a lot. An hour drive and I kept you entertained. I hope you smashed that like button. Folks, this is it. It's the final 12 minutes of this game. Out towards the perimeter, it is going to be a shot that goes up for Donovan Mitchell. In and out as that pops out, and it's in the hands of the New York Knicks now. Knicks get away with it. Josh Hart at the three-point line. Hart gives to Cat, and Towns will hold. Towns at the three-point line, back to Hart. Hart at the three-point line, out to Shamet. Shamet shoots. Shamet no good. A tip in for Hart, also not going to go. It's a defensive board for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the ball coming back right now looks like with Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley being pressed by Josh Hart. Mobley hands back over to Jalen Tyson. Tyson and the Cleveland Cavaliers currently trail by 9. Here's a handoff to Donovan Mitchell. Pass out to Sam Merrill. Merrill shot clock winding down. Pass to Donovan Mitchell for 3. He heaves it. That's an air ball, and that's a shot clock violation. Whew. Okay. That was Kids Bop. Someone called me Mr. Hostman. My name is Mario, guys. Travis Kelce shotgunning beers on the sideline right now. Oh, the Kelce brothers. Classic Kelce brothers. Cleveland back on defense. New York with the basketball. Karl Anthony Towns at the three-point line. Towns, one-handed fastball to Hart. That shot's good. Josh Hart gets an assist from Karl Anthony Towns. Towns straight up one-handed fastballed that to him. And now Sam Merrill and the Cleveland Cavaliers with it. Here's a shot that goes up for Jarrett Allen. That's no good. Missed shot from short range. Quick transition bucket. Mikal Bridges gets another shot to go. It's 96-82, and even though we just came back from a commercial break, Atkinson will call time again. It will be Cavaliers basketball. It's 10 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. All right, chat. Are the Cavs cooked? Are the Cavs cooked? I'll tell you my opinion. I'll tell you guys what I think. Honest to God, I think they're cooked. Not just in this game. I think they're cooked in this series. And I think the next best situation for the Cleveland Cavaliers is if the New York Knicks just make it quick. Show some mercy on these Cleveland Cavaliers by just pulling the trigger and putting down Old Yeller. Putting down Old Yeller, man. Oh, my gosh. Atkinson finally figured out how to call timeouts? I guess so, Mr. Wealth Mindset. Hey, love the name, sir. Wow, look at that. Tony Adams, Adam Silver's brothers, truly keeping this game alive. Cavs are cooked. Imagine that. Another Nova Cat scores in crunch time. Bring James out so I can hit my parlay real quick, says Ronan. I believe they are cooked, says Rocky Roberts. Hey, guys. We hit 132. Thank you, guys. I'm going to give out high fives right now. I know this feels really cheesy, but high fives to all of y'all and fist bumps to all of y'all who prefer fist bumps. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. We got our goal, man, 132. We've been slowly reaching our goals. I think our stretch goal is a little high for this postseason. The plan was to try to get to 150,000 subscribers by the end of basketball. I think we'll be lucky to get to 140,000 subscribers by the end of basketball. However, the FIFA World Cup should bring us good fortune. And for those of you who did not get a chance to play this right now, guys, the FIFA World Cup is not just going to be the USA and Canada and Mexico. It's going to be a ton of teams from around the world. A through L for the group stages. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So 12 different stages, 4 teams in each. That's 48 teams for the World Cup. Okay, so 48 teams for the World Cup. And this year, we're doing pick'ems. I'm actually thinking about doing a second pick'ems bracket and actually bumping this up closer to $500 because that's technically the most that I can give out without having to report it to taxes. So that's a different thing. But I am considering doing an actual full-on monster bracket from top to bottom. But just for the group stages, guys. $100 cash prize of my money. It is free to play. There's a link in the description down below, and you can find this on my website, footballnationusa.com. I'll say that again, footballnationusa.com. All you got to do is pick the top two teams that you think will advance out of every group stage. If you get that right, you could win $100 cash. Well, digital cash. It would be either Cash App or Venmo. And if you don't have either of those, we'd send you $100 worth of swag. There are links in the description down below. But to make your life easy, guys, here it is one more time. Looks like commercial break is over. Commercial break is over. We'll drop this in the chat for you guys in case y'all want to click on that link. Cool, let's start the clock. Back to the action right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers currently trail by 14. Quick whistle coming in from Tony Brothers on the near sideline. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Karl Anthony Towns with 10:05 here left to go. It is going to be Cleveland basketball. 96-82, Jarrett Allen has it at the straightaway. Feeds inside to Sam Merrill. That's going to be a great defensive play by Deuce McBride. Basketball goes out of bounds again at the baseline, and it stays with Cleveland. So no foul there. 10 seconds left to shoot as the inbound pass comes in. It is James Harden to inbound it now. Harden passes this all the way to Jarrett Allen. Allen gives to Strus. Looks like a kick ball here for Towns. That'll put 14 seconds back on the clock. Shot clock. Under 10 left to play. Another inbound pass for the Cavaliers. An extended offensive possession right now. Hasn't resulted in points yet, but that's a good sign. Here's a three-point shot. No fake. Pass. Shot. It's up. It's good. Sam Merrill knocks it down. 96-85. Good shot for Sam Merrill. Pulling it back to an 11-point game. It's still a deficit, but it's a smaller one. Karl Anthony Towns covered by a much smaller Strus. Whistle comes in. Looks like that'll be a foul against Donovan Mitchell off the ball. We'll get another inbound pass. Missing work Monday, says Rick. It's a holiday, right? 11-point game with 9 minutes. It's possible. Okay, ball has been inbounded again. New York with it. Here is Mikal Bridges, gives to Josh Hart. He steps up, he steps back. This triple doink off the back of the rim. It's a rebound for Strus. Strus comes away with it. Strus at the three-point line feeds to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell tries to split the defense. He was clearly fouled on that play. He goes to the free throw line as Landry Shamet commits a foul on the drive. Landry Shamet today now has 3 fouls. Guys, and I should be better about this here. Donovan Mitchell today has 19 points. He's got 4 assists, 0 rebounds. James Harden sitting with 19. Jarrett Allen with 11. Max Strus with 6 and Sam Merrill with 6. Leading the way on rebounds, interestingly enough, Max Strus has 6 boards. Where is Evan Mobley? Where is Jarrett Allen on the defensive and offensive end? Why do they not have more rebounds? Why did Wemby only have 4 rebounds in the last game? Why is Karl Anthony Towns still short of a double-double? All of these questions and more will be answered on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Just kidding. Commercial break. Knicks call a timeout in between free throws. Okay. So free throw number 1 for Donovan Mitchell was made. It's now 96-86. The New York Knicks will call a timeout, and we'll have action here shortly. Let's see. I need 1 point or 1 assist to rebound. Questions, says Dre. Let's see. Why you guys think that Dennis Schroeder is coming back? It's possible. Antoine. It's classic me, man. James Harden is such a troll. My man Bridges got 20. How about adding a shot clock? I keep looking. Dude, Christian, it is hard enough, brother. If I had for the record, bro, I can add a shot clock. Look at it right now. Let's see if I can find it here. I actually can add a shot clock. But, dude, it is already so difficult to manage this when I don't have someone else taking care of it. See what I'm saying? So now I've got the shot clock here. But then I got to double-click these mouses. And I got to reset to 14 if needed. And we start the shot clock or reset to this. When I start the clock, it'll automatically start. But as soon as something else happens, it can get real messy real fast. Just like that, how I screwed that up. 9:18. That's a great idea, Chris. So Christian is saying that we should add a shot clock. Eventually, bro. Stick around, man. It's actually almost as fun to watch this channel grow and develop new technology as it is to just watch these games with us. But soon enough, I will find a way to add that in when we get a producer on the channel who can be sitting with me at this desk on a nightly basis. Forget about it, says Shannon. Can you tell us who the new lineup will be when they come in, says Victor Webb. I will try to keep an eye out on that as the game goes on, guys. Most of y'all who are watching, though, understand that substitutions do happen only during dead ball. This isn't like football where we have players running in and out as the clock is ticking for substitutions. When the ball is dead, i.e., we go to the free throw line, it goes through a baseline, it goes through a sideline, a foul happens. That's when we see these changes coming in. So just try to keep your eyes down here. For those of you guys who have visual impairments or can't see this screen, I will continue to do my best and make sure I can bring that data to y'all. You can automate screen grab, minor snip for SC. So I can automate a screen grab. That's not a problem. For instance, if we wanted to, I could go this way with it. Here, check this out. Stats ESPN. Go to my We'll go to this one here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we wanted to, we could also do this, which I don't think we want to, but the problem is that I need to develop a delay. This is something that Santino and I had talked about. It would just be easier to leave this up. That free throw goes up, and that's no good. It'll be a missed shot. I'll leave this up for a couple possessions, but you will see why it's difficult, because it's gonna give me away. You're gonna watch all the plays happen in advance. You just saw a three-point shot happen. I haven't seen it yet. Karl Anthony Towns with the ball, gives it to the left. It's now with Josh Hart at the near wing. Josh Hart works the perimeter, hands this backwards to Jalen Brunson. Shot clock down to 2. Brunson kicks. Shamet for 3. Good! Shamet knocks it down. It's now going to be Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. 8 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. Max Strus with it. Max Strus will attack. He's at the elbow. Gives to Jarrett Allen. The shot is short. It's popped up in the air and rebounded offensively here by, looks like, number 45. That's Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell will shoot again in the paint. He'll miss. Jarrett Allen cleans up the shot. It's a bucket here. It's 99-88, an 11-point game. Jalen Brunson with the basketball behind the back. Max Strus trying to get inside his jersey. Brunson going to back up right now. You'll watch another shot go down. We haven't seen it yet. Brunson at the top of the screen. He's at the far wing. Brunson bounces inside to Josh Hart from inside the paint. That shot's no good. Clears it to the three-point line. Shamet knocks it down again. Landry Shamet with another triple. It's 102-88. 102-88. Coming back now, James Harden at the three-point line. Looks to the left, gives to Merrill, back to Harden, hot potato. Harden behind the back, Strus shoots this one, it's up, it's in! Good for Max Strus. 91 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're down by 11. It's 102-91. New York back with the basketball. Whistle going to come in. That's going to be a foul with 7:35 left to go. So now I'm going to look back at the chat, see what's going on with you guys. Anyways, y'all can see this down here. My next step to develop this is to find a way to delay it as needed. Some games might have a 15-second delay. Some games a 30-second delay. Other games, like any game on Amazon, for whatever reason, 0 delay. Score is 102-91. New York Knicks with the basketball. Out to the left, it's Jalen Brunson. Looks to the right. Brunson directing traffic with 7:20 left to go. Gives it to Shamet. Shamet at the near wing. He shoots. Scores again! Another shot for Landry Shamet. It's 105-91, and Shamet quickly up to 12 points right now. Donovan Mitchell back. He gives this to Strus for 3. Doinks that off the back of the rim. That's no good. It's going to be a defensive rebound. Mikal Bridges will be fouled. And it looks like Mikal Bridges. Strus. Did Strus just foul out? No, Max Strus picks up foul number 4. Okay, we'll bring this back, guys. This is the way that we've done it all season long. We'll leave it here this way. Thank you, Ashley. It's Brunson with the ball. Brunson at center court, folks. Brunson going to hold right now. He's covered by Harden. We know what this is going to end up with. Brunson turns back around. Harden still in his face. He shoots the shot over Harden. Doinks that off the front of the rim. It's an offensive rebound. Looks like a whistle going to come in. Scratch the offensive board. It was a defensive or offensive foul, on Karl Anthony Towns. So a turnover here. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. Someone said ShamWow. That's it. Dominican Plátano. Plátano con salami. Cleveland Cavaliers with the ball again, guys. Down by 14 in this game. We've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Donovan Spider Mitchell will drive, shoot, and miss. Defensive rebound for Karl Anthony Towns. The New York Knicks bring it back. It's Landry Shamet at the bottom of the screen. Shamet works towards the logo, gives this to Brunson. Brunson just going to hold and start directing traffic now. He's going to try to fight off here against Max Strus. Just kind of hanging out in this area. Shot clock down to 4. Don't have all day. There's Brunson, left hand. That's his good hand. He shoots and scores. There's money. 107-89 to 91. Jalen Brunson now up to 23 points today. Here's a pass to Mobley. He'll pump fake at the three-point line. He goes in and out of the three-point line. Karl Anthony Towns almost steals it. Tough shot for Evan Mobley. Knocks that one down. 107 to 93. It's coming back with the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson pulls up. Brunson covered by Strus. Behind the back pass to Shamet. Swings this to OG Anunoby. Anunoby over Mobley, shoots and scores! Nice shot there. 110 to 93. And it looks like we're not going to be getting those fouls in garbage time if this keeps up. Here's a Mobley triple for three. No good. Defensive board again. This time it's OG Anunoby who gets the pull down. So Anunoby with rebound number, contacts are dry, rebound number 5 right here. He kicks to the corner. Corner 3 goes up. Mikal Bridges can't knock it down. Max Strus coming back. Strus to Mitchell for 3. Donovan Mitchell knocks it in. 110 to 96. Looks like the whistle going to come in. Timeout will be called by the New York Knicks with 4 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. All right. So just curious, man. Now that you guys had a chance to see both. Now that you guys have had a chance to see both. We'll end the poll here. We'll start a new one. I think you guys know what I'm going to ask. Timeout has been called. I don't know how long this timeout will be, but which do you prefer? Manual ball court, automated ball court. Curious. Obviously, I would, if it was me, guys, I would absolutely do this hands off. If I could develop a way to find a delay that's adjustable that I can change and have it more ambulatory, let's say, then I would just use the normal background and just let ESPN run it. But the manual ball court, as it sits right now, in my opinion, is the better of the two formats. That's just me. Otto ruins your commentary, says the Chosen Dutch. Yeah, I think the manual is better for now. But if and when we can figure out the accurate delay for every different platform out there, we will be going to the auto when it's available. So 4 minutes and 53 seconds here left to go. 4 seconds milked off the clock, but already a whistle came in. Tony Brothers on the floor, hollering across the court. Looks like Strus, I don't know what happened here. Is Strus bleeding or something? They're going to take a look at him. Strus is on the sideline. Yep, Strus. Are you bleeding? Yeah, you're bleeding. Strus is bleeding, so the officials stop the clock again here. Cavs better start planning their vacation. Cleveland will win 1 game at home. New York about to sweep. Have I been blocked? No, Mr. Balboa. You're definitely not blocked. How are you, sir? He says, Boss Man, I think you missed my Super Chat comment. I think I did, Drago. Let's take a look. Let's see. You can automate a screen grab. Drago, let's take a look. We'll go to the stream settings. Viewer activity. Here it is, Mr. Balboa. Found it. He says, if you bump that to 500, I just may go for it. And Mario, just FYI, high-fived and fist bumped the man. Mr. Balboa, just reading that right now. Don't know how that got missed. That was a $10 Super Chat. And you are technically my #1 fan according to the YouTube stuff. But here's the comment that Mr. Balboa left on the $10 Super Chat. Drago, I don't know how I missed that, brother. It didn't pop up in my headphones. Sometimes we have technical difficulties, but thank you for the donation, Mr. Balboa. Let's start the clock. He says, if you bump it up to 500, I may just go for it. That's you're referring to the you must be referring to the World Cup thing. We'll talk about that at the end, Mr. Balboa. Here's the shot. The shot goes up. That's off the front of the rim. No good. And Cleveland Cavaliers now coming back, trying to fight their way back into this game. They're down by 14. My screen glitched hard just now. Here's a pass to Mobley. Mobley now in the paint. Mobley will go up and shoot with the left hand. He'll finish at the rim. Nice shot there. New York up by 12. 4:15 left to go. Jalen Brunson spins away from the contact. Brunson is kind of posted up now at the three-point, or like way in deep range. He's just trying to keep the basketball away. Pounces this one to Shamet. Shamet will miss, but a foul coming in. 4:02 left to go. Trago says, thank you, Mario. I'm saved. Trago, thank you for the super chat. Seriously, I have no idea how I missed that. I have no idea how I missed your super, but honestly, I think so too. I think $100 for these prizes isn't tantalizing enough. Landry Shamet was fouled at the three-point line. He makes free throw number 1. Landry Shamet was fouled at the line, meaning we get 3 shots for Mr. Shamet. Foul will be charged to James Harden. Both free throws are good so far. Free throw number 3 coming up now. Free throw number 3 will come up now. Shamet knocks down the first 2, but can't finish on the third. Coming back right here, it's in the hands of Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the three-point line. He's going to shake and bake, tries to get past Shamet, gives to Mobley. Mobley at the three-point line. Now he's posted up. He's going to shoot inside the paint. Does get a friendly shooter's roll. It's 112 to 100. 12-point game here with under 4 minutes left to play. Out to the left, it's Mikal Bridges. He turns around, looks to the right. Bridges covered by Harden. Bridges gives to Brunson. Brunson on the Rocket Arena logo will now attack the paint. Brunson will shoot. Brunson will score. 114 to 100. Here's the pass. There's the pass. Everybody gets a pass. Donovan Mitchell going to pivot and pirouette here. Gives back to Strus, back to Mitchell, and Spider-Man inside to Mobley. Mobley underneath to Jarrett Allen. Quick jam under the rim. 114 to 102. Back to a 12-point game. Larry says, yeah, we're going to get swept. It's possible, Larry. Gentlemen sweep, maybe give them a game tomorrow. We'll see. Here's a look to the left. It's Jalen Brunson. Brunson gives to Anunoby. Pump fake from OG. Anunoby drives. He's in the paint. He continues to shoot, and Mobley will swat it away. A slight roar, a dull roar from the Cleveland fan base here. Not overly confident about that block. Mobley for 3. That's no good. And I think that's why. So a defensive rebound for the New York Knicks. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Jalen Brunson gives this to Bridges. Mikal Bridges to Towns. Towns. Nice pass to OG Anunoby. Anunoby to Bridges. Bridges short-range jump shot. 116 to 102. Looks like with 2:10 left to go, Atkinson not going to call a timeout. The writing is on the walls. Nobody has left this arena just yet. Donovan Mitchell sends up a prayer. That's no good. Defensive rebound with 2 minutes left to play. Under 2 left to go. Up by 14. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to bob and weave and finish again at the rim. Timeout called with 1:49. This is going to be the Cavaliers who are going to throw in the towel here. Couple substitutions likely coming up for the Cleveland Cavaliers, guys. It's done. 118 to 102. We might see this score change a little bit before it's all over, but I think the New York Knicks have iced this thing. According to ESPN, 99.9% chance of winning. Please don't swap Harden, says Ronan. Oh no, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Wade, please. The Cavs defense is so bad. Keep Harden in for punishment. Spida, 25 points. Frauds, says Germany. I love the postseason without the Lakers. Wouldn't it be nicer without the Thunder? Harden's special never disappoints. Snorefest says all about Boston sports. I think this series... Okay. I think the Pistons had a better chance of beating the New York Knicks than the Cavaliers did. I also think the Boston Celtics had a better chance of beating the New York Knicks than really any team in the postseason. Don't know what happened to Boston or why they fell off the side of a cliff, but that was a so disappointing thing. Jimmy, thank you, sir. In respect to my boys out there at Sports Fury, I love those guys. Those guys are really nice to me. I want to give them the same love there as well. Low-key super appreciate that comment there because that's what we're going for, if I'm being honest. But thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Is Wade coming in? I don't think anyone else of the starters is – oh, I'm wrong. Merrill going to shoot quickly here. Let's cut back to this, guys. A missed shot for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's New York basketball, 1:40 left to go. Top of the screen, Brunson gives. Shamit drives. Shamit is going to be picked off right now, somehow saved by the Cleveland Cavaliers, but it's in the hands of Brunson right now. Brunson holds at the Cavaliers logo. Bounces to Hart. Hart inside, and it's Mikal Bridges who's being pressed by Sam Merrill. Shot clock down to 8. Brunson gets it. He shoots and misses. Defensive rebound for Evan Mobley. Mobley passes to Merrill. Merrill back and forth. Nobody wants to take this shot. Don't know why James Harden tried to pass that back, but that was his moment to shoot. Ball goes out of bounds. Cleveland has 1 timeout remaining. New York with 2 timeouts remaining. And Cleveland to inbound 1 time. Hello, Gary Steen. All right. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Max Strus lets the triple fly. Strus knocks down the tray and is fouled on the shot. So Max Strus hits a straightaway 3. Josh Hart commits a foul. Still not going to be enough to even get them close in this game. 13-point game. Credit to Max Strus for making that shot. I mean, that could be a reckless closeout, and we could be getting a flagrant here. Could be getting another look. They are going to look at this. An official review for a reckless closeout. Josh Hart could be getting into some minor trouble here, but let's see. I told y'all it's going to be Thunder and Knicks, says Ponch. Dilly says, I love the tie. Thank you, Dilly. Not a lot of content creators wearing ties, much less brown ties. But I have worn this tie quite a few times in the postseason. Okay, so I'm thinking it might be fun to start having you guys pick the ties that I wear for these games. After review, the ruling on the floor has been upgraded to a flagrant penalty 1 due to a reckless closeout by Josh Hart. So Cleveland will shoot 2 to make 1 and get the ball. So a reckless closeout, a flagrant at the 3-point line. It's 2-1. Okay, we'll see if they can knock this out here. Knicks all day, well done, says thank you guys. James Harden still the GOAT. Harden, give me 1 more. Pray. Point, rebound, or assist is what Jamari is saying. JJ Sonic, thank you, sir. A tie in Saturday is crazy. It's what I do, man. It's literally our brand logo. It's literally the guy in the tie. First free throw for Strus. It's there. It's 118 to 106. So they only needed to make 1. They got 2 chances to make 1. It's on the sideline here for James Harden. The score is 118 to 106. It's a 12-point game with 1 minute left to go. The officials taking a really long time to count this down. Inbound pass is almost intercepted there by Mikal Bridges, who has his arm covered in beer now. And at the end of the game, no one's ordering another beer. But he's definitely, whoever that is clearly a Cavaliers fan because he was not happy that Mikal Bridges ran into him. And if you're sitting courtside, you've probably got a good grip of cash. So he's somebody. He's somebody. He's clearly a Cavs fan and not happy about that situation. Okay, final 2 minutes here. Final 63 seconds. Evan Mobley gets the inbound pass. Will miss the shot. It's a defensive board for Josh Hart. New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Someone looking for a Brunson assist. They might get it. Brunson here. Bounce pass inside to Bridges. Back to Brunson. As long as he's got the ball, anything is possible. Brunson to the left. Brunson to Hart for three. Doink. No good. Offensive board, though. Clears back out. It's with Brunson again. Brunson will drive. He is fouled now. And in the bonus, he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Whoever needed Brunson points, you only need what, 1? Whoever said that only needs 1 Brunson point? Let's see if you can get it, dude. Someone said I need 1 more for Jalen Brunson. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw number 1. It's up. It's no good. He misses free throw number 1. So to whoever you are out there, you get 1 more chance. You get 1 more chance. Guys, I'm excited to talk about the NBA after this live stream. If you guys want to kick it with me, I'll probably be live until 10, maybe 10:15, or until our room crashes to about 1,000. The second free throw is good right there. Coming back, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers down by a mile. Evan Mobley under the rim will jam this down. It's 30 seconds here left to play. New York Knicks with the basketball again. New York Knicks going to bring it back. Sam Merrill going to foul Brunson here. Brunson goes back to the line again for 2 more shots. No Harden, LOL. No Harden. I hit my parlay. Thank God for the LA Dodgers, says Andre. I need Mitchell, 84. Knicks win today. Yes, they will. This East is just a gamble to finish this year. Cancun is waving. How much money came in on Cavs today is nuts. Sweep? Nightcap? Yes, nightcap. Free throw is there for Brunson. It's 120 to 108. 12-point lead once again here. The New York Knicks taking care of business here, y'all. This Knicks team is good. This Knicks team is solid. DJ, I got you, brother. Second free throw also good. Here comes the inbound pass with 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. A desperation shot from downtown. I'm not even going to move the basketball here. That's a missed shot. It's going to be a rebound for the New York Knicks, and this will be the end of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the New York Knicks, who will win this game 121 to 108. There was nothing here that the Cleveland Cavaliers could do, and the New York Knicks get a big win in Game 3. It's now a 3-0 series, and it looks like Cleveland is officially on the ropes. All right, y'all. Well, that's it, man. That's all she wrote. Talk about an anticlimactic finish to this game. Come on, Diamondbacks and Rangers now, says Oklahoma. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Finally, time for the joke. I can't believe you stuck around for that. Okay, so, real quick, we're going to go into adult mode. I'm going to tell you guys an old bar joke of mine. Some of y'all may have heard this one before. It is wildly inappropriate, so parents, here's your opportunity. I'll give you a few seconds to get the kids off right now so we can share this joke like adults. In the meantime, cheers to the adults who were with us. Left this over here on the side. All right. So, guy walks into a bar. He goes, "Hey, bartender, I need 12 shots of tequila." Bartender looks at him. He says, "For you, man? You okay? What, 12 shots of tequila? Why?" He goes, "Hey, bro, I'm celebrating my first blowjob." The bartender says, "Oh, dude, let's go. High five, brother. I tell you what, man, if you finish all 12 of these shots, I'll get you a 13th on the house." The guy says, "You don't understand, man. If those 12 shots don't get the taste out of my mouth, nothing will." All right, that's the joke. That's it. All right. That was it. That was it. Hope the kids didn't catch that joke right there. That was all of it. Okay. So, that was the joke. Please don't leave. I've actually got a lot of those jokes, like a lot of them. All of them wildly inappropriate and less and less, it just gets worse and worse. Seem to have broken the chat room with this one. Y'all can keep that joke if you want it. So, any questions? Any questions? San Antonio plays tomorrow. I will be covering the San Antonio Spurs tomorrow. Johnson says Mario After Dark. Why an ad started? Did it really? You'll have to go back and listen again. We've all been that guy, right? Aaron. Oh, I love it. Series over, says Life in Beta. Welcome to Mario's comedy show. No, I'm not very good at stand-up comedy. Unless I've got good material. You know who is really good at stand-up comedy, though? I really like Mark Normand. I think he's hilarious. Yes, yeah, absolutely, Skello Bello says, show the stats. I'll do even better for you, brother. Let's show the, let's take a look at some of these team stats. Okay, guys, quick look at the team stats right now, per request. Right now. As a matter of fact, we're going to turn this off so you guys can see the full screen out here on the side. We're going to drag this down just a hair. Okay. Boom. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay. Try to blow that up. I don't think I can zoom in much more, guys, so this might be tough to read. That might make it a little easier. Okay. Field goal percentage. We'll drag this down just a hair. All right, guys. Overall stats for the teams, and we'll look at player stats as well. But overall stats for these two teams, the New York Knicks shot 43 of 77, which they took 7 less shots than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers were shooting shots early in the count. Ill-advised three-point shots early on the clock. Lots of turnovers forced here by the New York Knicks as well. But the Cavs had 7 more opportunities to shoot, and they could not capitalize. Field goal percentage at 56 for the New York Knicks, just 50 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Three-pointers made. Only 11 shots from downtown here for the New York Knicks. 12 shots for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the number of shots taken is the big difference there. The New York Knicks knocked down 11 of 28. The Cavaliers 12 of 41. Almost 40% for the Knicks at the three-point line. Almost 30% for the Cavs there. Then we look at the free throws. Now, when this happens, first thing that I always hear, is the refs. The refs rigged this. The refs put this in favor of the New York Knicks, yada, 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 yada. Okay, just because one team got to take more free throws than the other does not mean that the game is rigged. Although Tony Brothers was the main official of this game, the crew chief, so, take that with a grain of salt. But fact of the matter is, half the free throws were made by the Cleveland Cavaliers. If the Cavaliers had actually made the other shots, it would have been a much closer game. But they didn't, and it wasn't, and that's how it kind of rounded out. Better rebounding today for the New York Knicks. More assists and less isolation basketball. You can see higher steals for the Knicks, more blocks for the Knicks, fewer turnovers for the Knicks, and fast break points were up. Fouls committed, fewer for New York. Largest lead of the night, 17. Looks like they led this thing wire to wire. The Cleveland Cavaliers were never able to get a lead here. It was close, so maybe not 100%, but it was close. Still, good game for the New York Knicks. Here's a quick look then at the actual stats at a glance. Let's go to, someone asked to see the actual player stats. Let's see. I can get those for you guys. More. Let's zoom out a little bit. Team stats box score. Okay, here's the box score. We're going to try to get what we can here. It's going to be a little tight. Giggity. But we'll take a look at this. Okay, OG Anunoby today, 31 minutes, 21 points. He knocked down 6 of 10. Not half bad to be 60% from the floor and 75% from three-point land. I'll take that from OG Anunoby. An amazing day for OG Anunoby as he was 100% from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 4 steals, just 1 turnover. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and just 1 turnover. Got to give credit to OG for today's performance. Cat, maybe not so much. 4 of 9 today. He did get 13 points. 1 of 3 from downtown. He did knock down all of his free throws. 8 boards, 7 assists, 0 turnovers, 3 steals, and a block. So defensively, Karl Anthony Towns did show up today. Josh Hart, 12 points, 5 of 12, 9 boards, 5 assists, 4 turnovers for Josh Hart today, and 4 turnovers for Jalen Brunson. Probably the only blemishes on the Knicks today, not nearly as bad as the turnovers committed by my boy Stephon Castle, but hey. Waiting to send you a super chat, Mario? When you do a UFC game? Okay. Yep, they look strong. They do. What's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted, but that's a good joke. Missed the second half, just got back. Yeah, he started fast. Take a drink, he said giggity. All Knicks have an A+, or have a positive. Yes, they do. All the Knicks have positive points here today. Positive on all sides for New York. On the other side, guys, a quick look at the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you guys zoom in on this or put me on your TV screen, you can see this better. But all the Knicks had negatives going in. Wade, how is Dean Wade a starter? It makes no sense to me. The number of times that number 32 puts on a Cavaliers jersey, hits the floor, and finishes the game with a goose egg is ridiculous to me. 0 points at home when they needed him to step up. Jarrett Allen with 17, Evan Mobley with 24. Great game for Evan Mobley, 10 of 18. He only knocked down 1 of his 6 3-point shots, though. Definitely hurt the team. James Harden also, bro, that's unacceptable. You're supposed to be a shooter. You're a sharp shooter. You made 1 of 7 from downtown. You deserve to have your beard shaved. You deserve to have your beard shaved off for that kind of performance. Not to mention the 6 turnovers from him, the 5 turnovers from Mobley, the 5 turnovers from Mitchell. Absolute mess today from this Cavaliers starting 5 unit. A couple of them had decent games, but overall, the New York Knicks capitalized when they needed to. I thought they did a fantastic job in this one. Harden stats looking bad, says Commander. That lick is kicking in, says Po Boy. Mario, thanks for covering. Might have gotten turf toe yesterday. Oh. What sport are you playing, Isabel? He's trolling your logo, says Mr. Mojo. This logo, that guy in the white shirt with the hair that looks awfully close to mine, and the tie, who could that possibly be? Cavs lost the series in game 1. Harden with his beard shaved would be James Softon. Let's see. What did the router say to the doctor? I'm feeling completely disconnected, and it hurts when I pee. Oh, man. What about really good fantasy football names? Some funny ones. Someone said, this is also wildly inappropriate. But my buddy changed his team name to My Ball Zach Ertz. My Ball Zach Ertz for Zach Ertz. I thought that was a funny one. Way to go, Knicks, says Ellie. Good night at Tough McNabb. Sad, says Margie. Hi, can you show me on the screen, please? Samuel. There you go, brother. Teen Titans go, bro. You got Beast Boy out there? Corey. Cheers, man. I hope to see you soon. Mr. Martin. Appreciate ya. I look like a young Aaron Rodgers. I think I'm only like 6 years younger than him, dude. Aaron Rodgers is what, 41? I'll be 35 this year. Not that much younger. Where am I from? Well, I live in San Antonio, Texas. Both of my parents are from the Dominican Republic. I was born here in the United States, first-generation American. My wife is from Wisconsin. Brando, wearing the blue jeans today, bro. I almost never wear jeans on my live streams. I almost always wear the black pants or the khakis. But I've got the blue jean, the barefoot blue jean vibe right now. I'm feeling it. Tough McNabb says you could be a quarterback at 6'1". I mean, I could see over some of the line, but I can't throw a football all that great. Did Wade score? No. Wade scored nothing. The Knicks are hungry, says Truck Driver. I think they are. I think they're gonna fight hard, man. What did a man from Wisconsin say to his friend when he came back? Shaboy again. Get it? But here's a joke in Spanish. Oh, no. We'll save that for later. Good night, Mr. Samora. We'll see you super soon, sir. We'll see you tomorrow, man. We did get to 132, Tough McNabb. Let's effing go. Let's see. I thought the Cavaliers could at least give the Knicks a good game. I was wrong, says Alan Wolf. The DR is bussin'. My brother used to say that word all the time. And I know it's supposed to be like an abbreviation of like bustin' is bussin'. But I was in the restaurant industry for a long time. And I'm like, why are you referring it to a busboy? Why are they bussing? Are they bussing a table? What's going on here? Just to reference. Show my age a little bit there. Let's see. Reading some more of these comments right now. Ooh, that's a requirement. LOL, Spurs are going to get gentlemen swept. I don't think so. I found you during the second half because I refused to subscribe to 47 different things to watch basketball. Instant subscribe, says Super Andy. Andy, thank you. Thank you, sir. I hope to see you again. They're talking about bringing a professional NBA team back to Seattle. I think that's actually already been done, and I think the 2027 season is when Seattle's team will be back. I don't think it'll be this year coming up. I think it's the year after that, but we could double check. Harden, Doncic, Embiid, and Ant will be the modern Charles Barkley, stars with no rings. This sandwich is bussin'. Do you like the Knicks or the Cavaliers? Spurs. Go Spurs, go. I'm old school, says Shannon. Seattle Supersonics, says John. All right, y'all. Well, let's take a quick look right now, see how many people are still here in this live stream. We still got over 2,000 people, so that's pretty rad. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you played quarterback in college, would you play for USC or Notre Dame? I would play for whichever school gave me more playtime. That's what I would do. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to talk a lot during this. The visual graphics that I have are something that help carry us through those moments there. How do I say your name? IBSayBNS? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I see you out here. Thank you for that comment. Who do you got if this ends up being Thunder and Knicks? Well, if this series ends up being OKC and New York, I think OKC will win that series, but I will still be rooting for New York. If it ends up being San Antonio and New York can go kick rocks. Go Spurs, go. That's how I feel about it. I will totally, unapologetically jump on the Knicks bandwagon. Alan says, I'm also a diehard Spurs fan. Sam says, I like the Warriors. My neighbor's party is still going. Maybe I'll pop in and sing a karaoke song. Ooh, I hope you do. Have you done the World Cup bracket predictions? I did the other day at the end of the live stream for my personal picks, but I haven't made an official video there. Might not be a bad idea at all. Is Las Vegas getting a team? I think both Las Vegas and Seattle are getting expansion teams to move the NBA to 32 teams instead of 30. I was a little kid at the final Sonics game against the Mavericks. So at that point, was that 2008? It's like 17, 16. I've never seen a team flop as much as the Thunder. I lived 2 doors away from them 15 years. Never met them until tonight. They play in a band, do karaoke, cook barbecue, and host parties. Bro, go hang out with your neighbors, dude. Give them a call. Shoot, NBC needs you, bro, for Sunday Night Football, says Stack Focus. Stack, thank you, sir. I appreciate the endorsement. Thoughts on tomorrow's Spurs game? Diego, Bueno, coño, mi amigo Diego. Los San Antonio Spurs tienen que ganar. Y si no ganamos mañana, bueno, se acabó la fiesta. San Antonio needs to win tomorrow, and if they don't, the party's over, man. It's that simple. San Antonio cannot go down 3-1 against the reigning defending champions and think that they're going to pull off that kind of comeback. San Antonio needs a win tomorrow. It's basically a must-win for all intents and purposes. I think Wemby going to win that MVP. What do you think? Finals MVP if he can get it, but SGA is officially the NBA MVP for this year. DJ says I'm an introvert. You can't be an introvert and a DJ, can you? Is that possible? Looks like I'm not American, so I don't have any history with these teams. I'm joining Seattle fan base whenever they show up. I like it. You seen the 22 number curse on Cleveland video? Did not see that one. Who's the best Manning in football? Eli. No. Peyton. Obviously Peyton. Can't believe the word Eli just came out of my mouth. He made it to the... How? How did Eli Manning win 2 rings with that awful, terrible, no good, very bad... Oh, it was the defense. It was Strahan. That's why. That's right. Of course. Extroverted introvert. You definitely need to be on NFL channel. Thank you, CF6. I agree. Bench needs to be better. Spurs bench needs to be better. All right, guys. Well, it's 10:04 p.m. I don't think we need to drag this out any longer. And I did hear the front door open, so I know my wife and son are home and home safe. And so I'm going to go downstairs and hang out with my family. I am going to leave the chat room open for a few minutes, guys. Real quick, before I jump off, y'all, don't forget to sign up for the actual picks and the schedule for the rest of this, guys. It's one day every other day. This game on Monday could be the final game of the series. It really, really could, so keep that in mind. Tomorrow, game time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're in the East Coast, it's going to be 8 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, it'll be 5 p.m. But 7 p.m. CST, not 7:30 like all the other games because this game is on Sunday. I will be live tomorrow. Not 15 minutes early, but 30 minutes early for the game. So if you guys want to catch the pregame, go over some stats with me, I will be live for that. Anyways, that being said, that's the end of my show. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. It's been an absolute pleasure. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.